we go. Should pop up. There we go.
How are you doing? How are you doing over there?
YouTube.
Doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Awesome.
How are you doing?
Super.
I'm excited to make this announcement.
2 hours of work, then vacation. I was in the same boat today.
Yeah.
Did you say the big announcement? We literally just got on.
Yeah, we just got live.
Just got on here. Although, like, I haven't shown pictures yet of pin mail, but there's this beautiful thing. Does anybody need an LE 750 Princess monorail? I'm sure somebody needs it. I love this series. There's more of these coming, so there's a lot more of those coming. I will take it. Yes, you probably will. But yeah, no, we got some pin mail, got some fun stuff coming down the pipeline. Today was my last day of work for before vacation, so get to pop in there. Who's this young college student? Where's Figment guy? If I shave, I look like a 14-year-old fat kid. So that is another thing. Like if I completely the gray, you can't notice it as much. But yeah. Julie, are you ready? Did you pack? Is everything ready to go?
No, I'm packing tomorrow.
We didn't pack yet.
We're gonna do that tomorrow. The day before.
I've said that. Yes, exactly.
The day before.
Right before. We had to wait for the kids to get back, unpack all their stuff from the Ohio trip to then be here. The announcement we're doing, it's technically 2 announcements, Julie, right? Because we haven't said the one thing, and it leads into the other thing. Like the one thing leads into the other. So technically it's 2 announcements. California is going to be fun. Can anybody guess how many pins I am bringing to California? There's a whole unlock gold.
I had to just push. You didn't do it, so I just had to start it. So now we're good. Our tears are back.
Oh, the gold, because those were our 3 people. Yeah. So how many pins am I bringing to California? Julie, how many pins am I bringing to California?
We are bringing only pins for the boards.
That's it. I'm bringing no traders to go trade with everyone. Sorry. No, we just got in here.
Giveaways running.
There we go. Man, now I feel like we're actually doing something here.
Yep. Try clicking on it again, Dad, and see.
Yeah, if you click on
it's live now, so.
Yeah, just click on the logo. Go down.
So my parents are in town. I just picked them up yesterday. So we've got company here. We do have big announcements. We are going to not have a super long show today.
We will not be on Friday.
Because
that's so today is going to be, I have 11 boards. Crazy concept when you get a little bit older. I meant to make 10 boards, but I made 11 boards. Yeah. So
your counting skills are awesome.
It was really good, really great. So yeah.
Yes.
Good news is that we have 11 boards. We're gonna run those 10 times each. Then we're gonna come back and revisit them, and we're gonna do 5 sudden deaths on those. We'll get to there when we get to there.
Yeah.
Crush is making the obligatory purchases so she can get to she can get to the first tier. That I know how this works.
Yeah.
I'm pregnant? No. I'm just fat, Jeff. Thank you. Thank you for that. But no. No, we're not pregnant. No.
Not happening.
No, we're not resetting that clock.
Oh.
The clock is ticking and we're not resetting that clock. But no, yeah, a couple of announcements. One will lead into the other thing, and then the other stuff coming down that we'll talk about probably after we get back. We'll have some more details on things.
Yep.
For the Ohio event, I know we talked about that. The Ohio event. We have a conference call meeting with the mall, so we're going to get that all going. And that's tomorrow. So, am I going to be at the parks tomorrow? Yes, I will be at the parks.
You're gonna be at the resort.
I'll be at the resorts. I think I'm gonna do resorts tomorrow because I haven't really filmed much of the resorts, and I want to do some resorts.
Yeah.
Ohio is going to be in Cleveland. We're going to have it at the Great Northern Mall. So that's in North Olmsted, Ohio, about 10 minutes from the airport, the Cleveland Hopkins Airport. So it's where we grew up. That's where the first Sears store that I ever ran was in Great Northern. So it seems fitting at this point, and they are completely stoked about us doing.
They are. They're super excited.
Yeah, they're completely stoked about it, of
Yeah.
the pin event. They've seen other things, and there's actually somebody who owns one of the shops there that came to one of the pin events here in Orlando while we were running it, and they were like, if you ever want to run one of these in Ohio, we'll partner up, we'll do all the promoting and all that jazz. So,
Yes.
and then we were also talking to Dayton Disneyana, people that run that, to kind of just make sure we weren't just scheduling anywhere near them, so we're nowhere near them. So. The big announcement is not a giveaway. We do giveaways all the time. So do you want to get into it?
We might as
We
well.
might as well get into it. So we are happy to announce that next year, we've already said it, we are running 12 events. These are the dates for those events. It's not even half a year yet, and we have our dates for next year. So if you are interested whatsoever, this is all the dates for next year's pin events, all 12 of them here in Florida.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if I can see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Holiday Inn Resort. I'm reading this backwards. Kissimmee, can you read it?
Kissimmee by the Park.
Thank you, because it's like backwards for me.
3011 Main Gate Lane, Kissimmee, Florida 34747. It is across the street from our current location that we run events at. It's a massive space.
It can be up to 13,000 square feet.
We're very
So,
excited for that.
we can kind of expand and contrast as we need to.
And I actually created we're gonna open up vendor tables for anyone that's interested in signing up for the entire year.
So only the year.
Only the full year.
Don't
right off the
contact.
bat.
Don't reach out to us. Don't reach out to
Yeah.
Julia. Like, I want to come to the June event. I want to come to the blah 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 event. We're not doing that.
So
we
I
are.
am going
We're legitimately
to,
only going to be selling for the entire year, featured vendor spots, and new to this year, pick your spot.
yes.
So you will be able to pick your location where you want to be in the whole thing.
Yes.
So that's all 12 events, all dates are set in stone.
Margaret S. Zien, congratulations. You got the first giveaway.
Congratulations. What's better than one giveaway? Two giveaways.
There we go.
I mean, if you're just coming to the events are free to come to.
Yes.
If you don't want to be a vendor and you just want to walk around with a pin book and trade pins, it's absolutely free.
Yeah.
We don't charge anything for our events. There's no need to. Your vendor tables cover the cost of the venue. It's a new venue. They just installed new air conditioning. It's got a wonderful lobby area, and it has its own it's a convention center attached to the hotel. There's a Starbucks in there. I absolutely love it. I walked into the space and I told the lady, she was all about us being there. She knew about our events basically before we even went. And so the whole thing was, I walked in and I was like, this is the vibe that I'm looking for. Like, this feels like something special. So
Yeah.
that's
a great space.
that's the best part about it. So yeah, these are all the dates. I'll have this listed online later on, after it is. Julie's going to have it set up so that you'll actually be able to click on the link and purchase your stuff online, if you're interested in purchasing for the entire year. Because I've already had people say, sign me up 3 tables, sign me up 4 tables, sign me up 2 tables, sign me up for a table for the entire year. So we're just doing entire year at this point. Then.
Yes.
Mhm.
I put it in our show notes too.
Thank you.
Yes. Thought that would help. And then I'll put this here.
Are your events trading only, or can you purchase? It's buy, sell, trade. You would not believe how many pins I buy at our pin events. Kind of crazy. The Ohio event, we have a conference call tomorrow with the mall to kind of fine tune it. We kind of know when it's going to be, but we haven't signed the contract. The contract's signed for this. This is done. That's the reason we're talking about it. We
Yes.
talk about the other one because it's happening. We just haven't selected the exact date. We want to talk to them all before we do anything crazy
Mhm.
and announce everything, and then something's got to change. So no reason
We
to.
we will not be having a table at any of the events this coming weekend at Disneyland.
We're leaving
Um,
Sunday.
because yeah, we're not gonna be there.
we're,
But
we're
we're also not gonna set up at the events. We might walk around very briefly to try to trade a couple of things, but we're not going to sit down ourselves.
so
We're gonna be going off
So
to
I
the
see
front
Shmi is asking, is this the big news? Yes, the big news is we announced our venue and we announced that we're having 12 pin events and all the dates for those.
and the
So
location. 'Cause that was
and
a
the
secret
location was
one.
the big one. Like so that's the big news. That's the craziness that's going to be coming down the pipeline. There's other stuff. Like I said, we're working on other things. When we find you have to finalize things before you can announce things. That's the biggest thing. You can kind of walk around things and tease things, but until something is set in stone, you don't just shout it out there what it is. So that's kind of the biggest piece about it. When we talk about how close it is, like we said, I kind of mentioned it. Like I'll flip the camera and just show, like if this is I-4 and this is where our resort, or not I-4, 192, the big road. This is where the resort is now. The other resort's right here. It's literally across the street on the other side, and it's awesome. So,
Yes.
can anyone recommend a pin book or storage? Go Pin Pro products, best in the business. Um, what else? Anything else?
That was it. That was the
When are
big
we
event.
going to plan on putting the link up after the show?
I wanted to do it during the show,
It's
but
not. They'll
it's
leave the
kind of
show.
hard. Yeah, it's
They'll
kind
leave
of
the
hard to
show.
do.
Why are we going to do it during the show?
So we're gonna do it immediately after we
Yeah.
sign off the show.
So we'll sign off.
And it's only for
Mhm.
full 12-month vendors.
Do not
So
contact
every
Julie.
year. Yeah, every month next year.
Do not contact Julie. Do
Um,
not bug her about hey, when our table's gonna go on sale. We'll announce it.
and
So
the event website that I have, it does. So the event website that I have, it does have all of the information for you, so you can read. If you want to have a table for individual events, we'll be doing that at a later time. Right now, we're just focused on getting whoever wants to be a vendor for the full entire 12 months first, and then we'll slowly
the
integrate.
prices are all on there. So when you're selecting quantity. So if you want two
How many
tables,
tables you
you're
want,
selecting
yeah.
two for the entire year.
Yes.
If you're selecting that you would like to be a featured vendor, we only have 5 of those spots available. That's it. We're only accepting 5 featured vendors, and that would be for the entire year.
Right.
We know there are some people that are going to want to do monthly,
Yeah.
and so
And that's fine.
we'll cross
As
that
long
bridge
as,
when we get
as
to
long
it.
as our yearly people didn't sign up for it and take up the space, or we might consider it if it's just a monthly basis, how we want to do it. So, but just for right now, that's how we're doing it. For Lindsay, congratulations. You got the second giveaway.
But like always, events will be absolutely free for you to attend, buy, sell, trade, all that
Yes.
fun stuff coming down the
And I
pipe.
set up the website so that I didn't have to get bombarded by
Yes.
all of the messages because,
We have a busy
that
weekend
happens.
coming up.
Yeah.
Like we are.
We're traveling to Disneyland, so and that's going to be on Thursday.
Yeah. So we're traveling to Disneyland. We'll get in there. We're going to be in Disneyland on Thursday. We have Blue Bayou reservations on Thursday. We will have all of our fantasy pins with us. So if you see us, let me know you're part of the best pin group that there is.
Yeah.
Crazy concept. I got a pin for you. Can't trade them on the boards.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, the person who did that at Epcot.
We're going to actually show you what the rest of our dates are for this year
Mhm.
in our current location because next year is going to be in a completely new location.
Yes,
So,
no cat sitters needed. Mother and father-in-law are here, and
Yeah.
2 of the kids are staying. Evelyn will be with us.
Yes.
So our 14-year-old kid that loves mangas will be with us.
She wanted to come.
She
so
wanted to
she's
come.
coming with us.
She enjoyed Disneyland the last time.
Yes.
So we'll be in Disneyland. We're gonna Friday pick up our pins. That's the day where you can set up and trade. We're probably gonna go back to the parks and enjoy the parks some more.
We're going to be in the Disneyland parks Friday
Yes.
through Sunday.
Pretty Friday
Well,
through
not Sunday,
Saturday.
yeah,
Friday through Saturday.
Thursday through Saturday.
Yeah,
we'll
Thursday
be
through
in
Saturday.
Disneyland.
That's it.
Each one of those days, we're going to make our way there. So
Yeah. So
why don't you go ahead and do all of this
all the fun stuff.
because, yep, you got
So
it going.
our next pin event this year is July 5th. wonderful featured vendors. All the featured vendors help us keep these events free. Thanos is right pins, pinning ghosts, pinning magic, Kenny pins, pins collecting, and fins and pins. Gonna see a whole bunch of them in California. So a whole
Yep.
bunch of the guys are going to be out there for California. This event is absolutely free to get into, absolutely free to park at. If you are a cast member and you flash your ID, we're going to go ahead and give you five tickets. Something I've never talked about before, but it came into my brain, and I'm like, why aren't we doing this? If you're a team member with Universal and you are coming to the event and you flash your ID, we're going to give you 5 raffle tickets also.
Yes.
Because I don't know why it just popped in my brain of like, why are we not giving Universal people? They're awesome also. If you can't be at the July 5th event, the other events that we're going to have July 5th, September 6th, and November 8th, those are Figment Guy only events. So that is me and Julie and the kids running the event. Come over to the other side over here. Crazy concept. We have 2 big events this year, one after Destination D23, one after the Disney Pin event in September. So August 31st is the pin trading finale, the Destination D23 pin trading finale, with us, GoPin Pro, and PinPix as all of the co-hosts for the event. That will be from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. The first ever time we're doing a nighttime trading event. I'm excited about that. Down at the bottom there, that is the pin trading finale for the celebration, celebrating 25 years of pin trading here. Disney will have their event on Saturday. We will have our event on September 21st. That is a Sunday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. That is hosted by GoPin Pro and us, Figment Guy Pins, but sponsored by Whatnot, the app that you're currently on. Woo!
And then show that one again.
And then one more time, that is our events for next year and the hotel information. If you need to take a screenshot, now's your chance. It will be posted up later online coming up.
And where can they find that information?
The information where will be posted later on Facebook, Pin Trading Disney, the best Facebook pin group that there is. 94,500 members in that group as of today.
Crazy.
On Instagram, I am the Figment Guy. Julie is the Figment Guy's wife. On TikTok, I am the Figment Guy. On YouTube, I am the Figment Guy. And on PinPix, trusted seller. Crazy concept. Name is the Figment Guy. If you look on MySpace, it might even be the Figment Guy. Is MySpace even a thing? That's called brand synergy, guys. Look for the logo. So, that being said, we're doing dollar start boards today. This is going to be a nice, fast paced. Let's get the pins going. Let's move it. And let's go ahead and get to vacation.
So PinPix is a website you can go to find a whole
Mhm.
list of pins that are in inventories everywhere that Disney
Yes.
has created. So you can go there to authenticate your pins and see what pins are out there. So it's a great database.
Okay, first board that we are going to show for the night. Scroll through. Toy in the box, Stitch up. You get both the I love you and the I know pins if you get those. I said Rapunzel. Tiana. Kermit, they're the Steeds pins, Julie. I've been getting asked about these like a billion times. There are some on the boards today. Then we got some Muppets. We got a Tigger trash can, some limited editions, Atlantis. We got Max's Power Line, the Portrait series. I love that series. Glow in the Dark Fozzie, some Shock, the Princess, the Jumbo, and fig pins. You'll find fig pins on every single board today. Disney fig pins on every board.
So if they haven't been here before, let
Yes.
them know how it works. Oh, me, I let you know.
You let them know how it works.
So
Camera's on you, ma'am.
basically, this is our dollar start board. We're gonna start it at $1. It's gonna be a 10-second auction. With every bid, it does go up 5 seconds. So you're gonna pay attention to who has the lead. You don't want to outbid yourself. So that's important to pay attention to who has the lead. And then if you're the winner, you get to pick one pin. So we ask you, please bid responsibly. You are only picking one pin off the board if you're the winning bid. Somebody's pre-bid on this first.
Oh, you guys didn't even know what you were pre-bidding on.
6 somebody.
You
Okay.
Okay, so
It
just
says
so,
right through.
just so you know, there's a pre-bid.
$35.
Oh, so the
So
first
I
bid's
see
already at
something.
$35. So somebody saw something that they
And they're
wanted
like,
on there.
yeah.
So if there's some, just be mindful when it pops up down there. It
It's
won't
gonna
say a
start
dollar.
at
It's gonna say
35.
35,
Yeah.
and then
So it's not sudden death, so just pay attention to it.
time will get added on.
First one starting. So there you go. And again, just bid responsibly because you are picking one pin. And yes, Fancy. I bought her some toys today, and you would think that they were the best toys ever, right? They're actually rubber bands for your hair
Hmm.
because she loves those. So
Samantha's right in there. I want the older shock. Great pin, great grab. Shock coming to you. This is not fantasy. These are fig pins. They are official licensed Disney pins, and these are actually officially licensed park pins. You will see them on every single board today.
all right,
Next one.
here we go. Next one's running.
Yeah, the hair tie.
$dollar start.
Yeah, those hair ties. The cats, like Fancy was all.
Fancy's she'll go into Evelyn's room and steal her hair ties. So yeah, so I got her own, and she's having a blast. I'll Prestridge. Which one would you like?
Hey, Great Stone Dragon, how's it going?
Stitch toy, please.
Stitch toy box. Nice series. I swear, if we walk in there and they say that the new pins that they're doing are these and these, I'm rioting. I'm gonna flip the table. I'm gonna flip the table.
Next one's going.
Corgi Mom and Shimer are gonna be like, dude, calm him down. I am not with this man.
They'll all be like, let's get out of here. Yeah, I don't know. I think we have high hopes for this Disneyland trip, but we'll see what happens. Melbury 947. Thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. You also got your $15 off on that. Great grab. You're gonna get 16 bucks on this one. Good. What are we taking?
That's awesome. We put it in the show notes for you guys.
Mhm.
So anyone straggling in, they're going for Simba.
Simba, remember who you are. Next one. Remember, we're running this board 10 times, then it's going to go away. I'm going to condense all the boards down, and then we're going to do sudden death. Julie just gave me a look.
Because I thought we were just going to run 5 sudden deaths off of this board. But
no, we're doing 10,
okay.
And then we're going to condense, and then we're doing 5 sudden deaths of what's left. Okay. I'm okay with that.
Poppy Zorro, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. You got to work on your payment. So that's going to come up.
Wow, you had Daughter Had Prom, Laura Flo. Yes, we put it in the show notes for you guys, but since we're waiting on payment because Poppy Zorro can't talk to us until the payment goes through, Richard can show what the big announcement was.
So it's every single one of our dates for next year, and the new venue location that I was standing in. So that is the.
Yeah. All right. So Poppy Zorro payment went through. Which one were you going for? Do you have the Evil Queen from the villain set?
I thought you, Shimer. I was going to ask you, are you guys going to be too cool to hang out with me? I thought you were gonna be like, oh, I don't want to hang out with a figure guy.
Show we're talking with them tomorrow. We have a 4:00 meeting, and we're going to pinpoint the days that we want, and then we'll have another huge announcement for you guys.
Yeah, hopefully after the conference call, we can iron everything out and get it going for Atlantis coming to you. Next pick.
Next one's running.
And like I said, we'll have this, condense everything, and then go from there. Turn 21 on Saturday. Haley, congrats.
Happy early birthday. Do you have the Evil Queen from the villain set? Is it something that's on the board?
There's no villain on the board. There's a lot of villain sets.
Henley Mars, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family.
Which pin can we get for you? Kermit the Frog.
Kermit, we had this on a card.
Kermit the Frog.
We had this on the card in the last show, but I bought a Muppets collection. So I bought a Muppets collection and I bought a Figment collection, which are like the 2 best collections you could probably buy. We got what, 5 left on this board? Yeah.
Our 4 fingers, the pin events. the Disney pin event, I don't think you can transfer tickets, and the pin event that we're co-hosting is a free event, so you're
It's
not
absolutely free. You don't have to
you're
transfer
not
anything.
paying for that.
Don't have
So
to transfer anything.
whichever one you're referring to, one yes, two no. All right, next one's
Next
Ryan.
one.
Do the Star Wars at the top come together? Yes, they do.
Yes, you get both of those. We have two. I think there's two pins in the show today where it's two smaller pins that you'll get them together. You'll see the back scratchers later, which I think I'm predicting are going to be the first pins off the board.
Maybe.
I do have to. I do want to make up a package today, and I got to send something out to somebody.
Cam Diz Dad. Which one are you going
Can
for?
you remember that?
Why don't you write it down?
I'll write it down, but can you also remember that? Because I want to.
Princess Jumbo. Grab the Princess Jumbo.
Oh, Princess Jumbo.
We will be posting it, but we also wrote it in our show notes. So you can go open up the show notes.
4 more picks on this board before we move on to the next board. Fun little game. Whoever wins the last one, we haven't done this in forever, is going to give me a number between 1 and 10, and they're going to tell me what board we're running next.
People will be trading those, yes. So if you happen to not get tickets to the event, it's still a good idea to come, because there will be people that are going to be trading to trade them out. All right, Lisa West, Scrooge.
Scrooge. Oh, the Scrooge. I love the stamp series. Nice older stamp series. 3 more picks on this board before we move on to the next one.
Is it 1 ticket per check, or can you buy 2 at once? You can buy 2 at once for the Disney event.
Yes.
So when those tickets go on sale, yes, you
But
can get 2.
They used to run it, and I do remember now. We were talking about this in the last show. You basically, once the higher tier package sells out, when it's your time in line, you pick which ticket you want to buy. But the higher tier package will sell out almost immediately because there'll only be like 250 of those.
Silla B, let us know which one you'd like. Star Wars, I love you. You got it.
Got it.
Our Facebook group, Pin Trading Disney, there will be a lot of people that I'm sure are selling the event pins because it's the place to be.
I love you. I know.
But we will also be selling whatever we get here on Whatnot. All right, 2 more left on this.
And
board.
also, if you're coming to our event in July, we will have one of everything that we get. I'm going to restate this. One of everything that we get will be coming to the pin event in July. July 5th.
Emily CY, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family.
Pin event goes on sale, yes, the 12th. June 12th is when those tickets go on sale.
June 12th,
You're
1
right,
o'clock,
K-Bra.
1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
The Horse from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, good choice. I love this one. I love the horse series. There's a couple more of these. I know I have Mulan's horses on there today. Last pick on this board for right now, and then we're going to move on to the next one. Whoever wins this auction gets to give me a number between 1 and 10, and you're going to tell me which one we're going to run next.
We did not get the Disneyland map.
No.
We got the other frame set.
We got the LE150 other one.
Yeah.
It has like a pennant. That one's actually created by Jess. Did you know that? Yeah. The one that we got.
Yeah, the one that we got was.
Is he going for
number 36?
Tigger trash can coming to you.
Number 34.
Tigger trash can. So this board's gonna go away, and then.
Did you not pull Mr. Narwhal out? Hang on, we gotta get Mr. Narwhal. He's hiding.
He's hiding. I got him. I guess because it is part of the show. It is a thing. Hold on, we got to do it properly. Bye, board. Thanks, Mr. Narwhal. Okay, Izzy, I need a number between 1 and 10. Give me a number between 1 and 10, Izzy.
That's going to be the next board we run.
Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Next board. We got Jiminy from the Toy Box series. Nice Paris Minnie Mouse. Anakin Skywalker. That's a nice oldie there. Got some Pocahontas. I love the Canada pin. That's an 11 pin set. Starbucks Mickey. Figment Coca-Cola pin just chilling in the middle there. Japan. That is the stamp series. Stitch trash can. Fantastic Four. MGM Studios chilling in the middle there. Older Scrooge, Piglet, Soarin' over California. There's two Soarin' over California pins on the boards today. Don't ask me why. Stitch, we got Flash, Paris, Mickey down there. Mater is the balloon series. Fig pin is Iron Man on this board. Every board will have a Disney fig pin on it. $1 start.
Here we go.
We have to literally make sure there's rides we did not do the last time we were at Disneyland that we have to go on. We did not get a chance to go on Mission Breakout, and we did not get a chance to go on to um,
What does the lady in the
Web
tramp
Slingers.
pin say?
Lady in the Tramp pin says Valentine's Day 2004.
There you go.
That is a limited edition.
All right, Deb, you get the first pick off the board. Which one are you going for? Paris Mini.
Paris Mini coming to you. Dapper Mini.
Yes, Mission Breakout. Oh, I was so
Next
mad
one.
that we missed that last year. I really wanted to go on that one the most.
That was something we really wanted. Like we really wanted to do, but the lines were just
They were
too
very
much.
long.
And I will say this, our lightning lanes were garbage for California Adventure, but they were amazing for Disneyland. We did 15 rides in one day at Disneyland. We did so well. Mater balloon pin. Good grab on that one. I love that one.
Go when you have early entry. Good call. That I like
Yes.
that. Next one's going because we are staying at Disneyland Hotel, so we are planning on going early on Friday.
We can go hit Guardians
We should
first,
'cause
and
I
then
want to do
hit
that.
Guardians first, and then Web Slingers is right across from it. So we might as well just
Yeah.
try to hit those two. Good
Cheer
call.
ball. Thank you so much.
Good call there.
That's a really good call. That's what we always had to do to go on Slinky Dog here.
Yeah, that's
remember?
exactly.
So they
Slinky
came
Dog
out
was
with-
always you had to hit
Yeah,
early
this
entry.
Big mob of people for early entry. All right, Melly, which one are you going for? Pocahontas.
Pocahontas up top there. I will be honest, I'm probably gonna pay the $19 per person for cars.
Next one's going.
We did that the last time and we got right on.
But I think we should focus on an evening because we did ride it during the day, and everyone says we
I
should
think
ride it at
I think
night.
doing it, picking a time that's later on, I agree with you 100%
Single
on.
rider for cars, you get through pretty fast.
It's same thing as Test Track.
Yeah.
Test Track, we always get through really
Yeah, that's
fast on it,
true.
so I would assume you get through pretty quick.
Cars at night is the best.
Yes, that's what we were talking about. Cars at night is like the one of those things that we definitely want to do.
Lisa West going for Scrooge.
Oh, Scrooge.
I think California Adventures only open till 9 each night, but Disneyland is midnight.
Thursday is 9.
Next one's running.
Saturday is 10.
10. Okay.
Saturday's 10, and yeah. Friday actually it's Thursday's 9, and I think Saturday's 10, and then Sunday or Friday and Saturday are 10.
Currently, I don't know if we have any Puffles right now or Club Penguin. If we did, it would be on some of our boards, but we haven't had a chance to go through those in a while.
I literally have
So-
boards sitting next to me that I haven't run since March of last year.
So it's hard.
I'm
to
not
say.
I'm not lying. And then I will say this. Hello from Pennsylvania.
Tina.
Hey Bob, how you guys doing?
Oh, hey, you guys are already in Pennsylvania.
Going for Fantastic Four, The Thing. He is a limited release.
Okay, next one's right.
5 more picks on this board before it goes away. Same thing as the last time. If you grab if you're the last person to pick the last pin that we do, you get to pick a number between 1 and 9.
What would a Stitch letter pin be?
Stitch
know
letter
what that is?
pin.
Do you have any Stitch
Shrug of the
letter? Are you
shoulders.
talking about the alphabet hidden Mickey sets? Is that what you're talking about? 'Cause
I'm not sure
we
what they
have
mean.
Some alphabets, but we still have to go through them.
Anakin, Deb, great grab.
We still have to authenticate the ones that we have if it's the alphabet set you're talking about.
I love these were the old full figure Star Wars pins that they sold at
Oh, it's a
Disney.
new Lounge 5 set.
Oh,
okay.
if it's
We don't buy Lounge
Mm.
5, so yeah, that's a hard one. Next
4 more
one.
picks.
We trade for them at our pin events, but
I don't buy
them.
Loungefly like out of the box.
Yeah.
We never
I
have.
just always trade it with people at the event.
I like I'm more into vintage stuff. So like I want to show you something maybe you've never seen before to a point. That being said, Julie,
Yes.
it's an announcement, but
What
it's
is
not
that?
it's an
I'm
announce
scared.
Julie, it's an announcement, but I didn't put it as an announcement. There's something else.
Jen.
Did I show you what we're getting when we go to California?
You showed me a video.
Well, yeah. Was that nice stuff?
It was nice. Yes.
Was that nice stuff?
It was nice.
No. So just so you guys know, Lady in the Tramp. So just so you guys know, I'm gonna flip the camera to
Yes,
me
a
for a second.
collection.
So I'm gonna
Can I
flip
have
the.
3 more of this.
Oh, let's run at 3, and then we'll talk. We'll talk about it 3 more times. Let's go.
Because we're almost at our giveaway time too after this board.
Can I see the Figment up close? Yes, this is an old school. 1986 is the Coca-Cola series. This is a 1986 Figment pin. Predates pin trading by 13 years.
Chaotic Doll, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy pins.
Welcome to the Figment family.
Which pin can we get for you? Yes, so
And we got 2.
We did sort of forget.
We get to 20. We'll go ahead. Yeah, we did forget about that. That's also another announcement. So but wait, guys, there's more.
Figment Coca-Cola.
Going for Figment Coca-Cola.
That's a great pin.
Yeah, 1986 Figment pin. Great grab.
All right,
2 more picks on here.
I thought they were. Oh, it's 82. You were wrong.
82.
It says on the back, 1982.
I was born in 1982.
No, you weren't. I was.
Oh, you were born in 82. Yeah, wow. I'm an old man and I forget things. I'm so sorry.
I was born in 82.
I'm on vacation mode, sorry.
Yeah.
I've already got my Roosevelt shirts on. Did Julie tell you the story about we were watching somebody on the Magic, and it was this husband and wife? They're in their 50s. They seem very nice.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Pinpix. PINPICS. That's the website.
So
right, last pick on this board.
Last pick, and then I'm gonna condense it into the other board. So we're watching this couple on the Magic because we wanted to see what it looked like, and their video was like 2 weeks ago. And so we're watching this, and the guy goes and says, "Time to put my Roosevelt shirt on for dinner." And it's literally the same Kermit Roosevelt shirt I was wearing that same day.
Yes.
And Julie just,
I couldn't stop laughing.
I don't know. I thought for a second there maybe it was the glass of wine she had, but no, she's like, I would have laughed that loud even if.
Allison's going for MGM, please.
MGM coming to you.
The Ohio event will be listed separately.
There's nothing with the Ohio event now. We're having it.
Yeah.
That's all we're talking about because we have a conference call tomorrow. Once we have that, we'll have the dates. Once the contract is signed, we will go ahead and let you guys know.
Yeah.
Bye, board. So Allison needs to let us know. Allison, which number do you want between 1 and 9? That'll be our next board, but we'll talk a little bit. So another announcement. So now that the riffraff is gone and the real Figment family is here, we'll talk some fun stuff.
6.
Board number 6. Let me count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Solid board. So the good news is that Julie, how many pins am I taking to the pin event that I'm going? Let's say the big pins that I'm going to trade with people. No, none, 0.
We're only taking board traders.
How many am I bringing home?
I have no idea, but it's a lot. Yeah. So Richard's bringing home a collection, guys.
Bringing home a collection.
It's not Nifty 50s collection.
Not Nifty. I am bringing Nifty 50s home. But so the collection that I am bringing home is 2 books completely filled. On top of more pins that are going to be mailed to me starting on Monday. And it is 2 Regals completely filled of WDI. So we have profiles, we have the Flower Girls, the Flower Princesses, we have stamps, we have what else was on there? Flower Girl stamps. The Reflections series is going to be on there, a whole bunch of reflections, just a ton of stuff. And it's going to be good. I'm calling this the Super Duper Mega Collection. Super Duper Mega Collection. Super Duper Mega Collection. Yes. It's Grails for days. We'll just call it Grails for days.
Yes.
Because that's what we're gonna be mixing.
Show it to you guys first, but it will likely a lot of them will go to our July 5th event.
I feel
on from there.
I feel like that's the sentiment that's going to end up happening. We're going to show it to you guys first, and then if it goes to pin events, we're going to bulk trade the heck out of it, and
Yep.
then we're gonna bring it, the pins that we bulk trade back to you guys,
Yep.
and kind of rinse and repeat and go from there. But that was set into stone probably a couple days ago. But I'm excited because it's one of those kind of like it's a once in a lifetime collection to kind of get the chance to go through. And this isn't even including the lady from Nebraska who has a once in a lifetime collection that
Yeah.
this is up there with Red Binder guy. When you look at the stuff, just the Grail, it's right up there.
Hmm.
It's good stuff. Flip it. We picked board number 6. Okay, we got Pluto Trash Can. I love this Tigger with the T.
Hmm.
Nice older one. That is a cruise line set of ears with all of the stones in the ears. Virgo. We're gonna have some of the astrological signs. Is that what it is? Yes. Will be coming up on the boards here. This is actually a Hong Kong pin, but it's basically we have the same pin here,
Yeah.
but this one's smaller and it's got a dangle on it. It's awesome. Hulk, R2D2, Rubber Tigger is amazing. Boba Marie, Figment is a Vinylmation. Minnie Mouse, who's the leader of the club. Swipe Right Material. Got some Naveen. Got Soaring Over California, ready for takeoff. Got Mike is a Easter pin. Work hard, be nice. The Figment Guy pin motto right there. And the Fig pin is Queen of Hearts. $1 start on this board. So yeah, this collection, I got video of what we're picking up because I wanted to pick up like the Grail stuff and bring that home with us on the plane. And then we're going to, go from there and get more stuff from them mailed.
Yeah.
And they also have specific collections that they collected. So I'm not going to mention those collections, but there are some collections that I know you guys collect that you're going to be targeted hard.
Dad going for Disney Cruise ears.
Great grab. I love the cruise ears. I wish they would do more of these type of ears. They were so nice.
All right.
Next one.
one's going.
I'm scared. Don't be scared.
It's all good things. It'll be nice.
It's all good things. Pin inventory is a good thing to have.
Ariels, perchance.
Aerials for sure. Aerials for sure.
Cam's his dad. Targeting blue glitter dress.
I wouldn't go that deep. There's some of the stuff you collect, Corey, Mom.
Queen of Hearts, go big.
Queen of Hearts, going big. Go big or go home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Queen of Hearts, Fig pin coming to you. Next pick on the board.
Things running.
I'll be honest. There's some of you that I know for sure will be targeted hard. There's some of you that will not be targeted at all. But the amount of stuff there's a little bit of everything for everyone, which is kind of awesome.
Amanda Kerr 90711. Thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family.
And which pin can we get for you? Currently in today's show, I don't think we have any hidden Mickeys. We ran quite a bit of Tuesdays in a row of like selling out boards of hidden Mickeys.
Mhm.
So we've kind of like steered away from it for just a little while because I think we were showing a lot. Boba Marie. That's what they want.
Sorry, I was just seeing that Julie's bell tapping is spectacular.
Thank you, Megan.
There we go.
All right, next one's going.
Hannah Montana pins, not today, but one of the collections that this person collected, Julie.
Uh-huh.
Disney Channel.
Cool.
So Disney Channel. We'll just leave it at that.
Krista S., which one can we get for you? Ruthie, we announced that our dates for 2026 are official.
The pin event dates.
We announced what they were. We have a flyer up here. We're going to post it after the show, and we have a link
Take it
for
with C.
anyone that wants to sign up for the full year.
Yes.
Currently.
Only for the full year.
Only for the full year. We're doing just now.
Next.
Next one's running. And then that'll be after the show that we'll share all of that, the links and everything to sign up. So
But yeah, no, I got some, and I got some cool. I haven't. There's some stuff that came in that I got to get better at taking pictures of my pin mail. I get too excited and I open it up when I should be taking pictures of it.
Timothy 626, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. What can we get you off the board?
I like the name, Timothy. That's amazing. Thank you, Ruthie. Yeah, we're super excited, and we announced the location too. So they're going for Stitch. We are going to be at right across the street from our current location on 192, and that is going to be at the Holiday Inn. Next one's running. Holiday Inn Resort by the Parks is what it's called. So that is where the new location is. It's bigger. It has brand new AC. It's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is that,
and it has its own parking area.
it's all new.
Autumn 4, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family.
Running Disney Pin Girl, congratulations, you got the giveaway. And then Autumn, just let us know which one you would like off the board.
Beverly went and said, I was looking because Beverly went and said, my grail is the Marie vanity mirror.
Pirate Mickey ears, please.
That one? Don't look at it. Pirate Mickey ears.
All right, next one's going. We got 4 more left on this board.
I got stuff in that I completely forgot to take pictures of, and I've already priced it and kind of put it in a bucket. So, yeah.
Today is dollar start day, though, so those ones will not be in today's show.
Today is not a dollar start type of
dollar start pin, so we'll have to reserve that for the next Friday that we have. It will not be this Friday, though.
No.
So you know, we will be out of town. TinaCon.
R2D2.
That's cute.
There we go. 3 more picks on this board before it goes away. And then we got 2, 4, 6, 8 boards left for you guys. Last person to pick gets to pick between 1 through 8 for the next board.
That's right. Lady McDuff, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. Going for the older Mike with the Easter Bunny ears there. 2 more picks on this board.
Is that trash can Orange Bird? It's Pluto.
That one's Pluto. Orange Bird.
Pluto.
Orange Bird is on the boards tonight. So I'll point it out when we get to that point. That Orange Bird is on there. But yeah, so dollar starts, like we said, we're going to run 10 off of each board. Then after we're finished with that, I'm condensing the boards as we're going. Then we're going to go ahead and jump into sudden death at that point.
I'm Riley D. Thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. I know other people have had it, but I saw that you actually got the $15 off with your credit. Congratulations! So instead of $31, yeah, you're only paying $16 for that little figgy. Good job.
All right, last pick on this board is running.
And you get to pick which board we're doing next.
Sudden death means that there's no time added. So currently we have 10 seconds that we run, and with every bid, it goes up 5 seconds. But with sudden death, we're gonna run it. Are we doing 10-second sudden death or 5 seconds sudden death?
5 seconds sudden death.
We're doing 5 seconds sudden death. So when 5 seconds is up, whoever has the lead gets to pick the pin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how sudden death works.
The Coca-Cola Figment pin sold on the last board.
All right, Joe, which pin would you like? And then let us know number 1 through 8.
It is kind of intense. 5 seconds sudden death. That will be after the boards have been run.
It helps us get through things faster because tonight has to be a fast night.
Joe's got to work on his payment.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw cat law out there.
Cat law.
Cat law. I'm taking the board away. When Joe's payment fixed, we'll go ahead and jump back into it. First person to randomly shout out a number between 1 and 8 is the one I'm going to pick. I saw 7. 7 it is.
I was that cat law?
Because
That's
cats
not
do
cat
it.
law.
Because cats do what they want. That's cat law. Cats do what they want. So we have the board here for Joe. We will go ahead and have that for Joe when he gets to that point. We'll put that board back up. But right now we're going to jump into the first board here, and we've got Mickey toy in a box. That's a nice older Winnie the Pooh. We got Siamese cats just chilling up there. Look Alive,
Princesses are cute.
Upside Down, Fozzie Bear, Orangeburg Trash Can.
There you
So there you go.
Hey.
Dixie Landings popped up on the board there. Prince and the Pauper, Figment, Quacketeer Club. Jafar is your Fig Pin. Animal Lights Up. Surfing Stitch is really cool too. Cast member Mickey name badge. $1 start for this board.
There we go. It's running.
Dixie Landings. Me and Julie actually honeymoon there. That was our
half land, half sea, and Dixie Landing was where we actually started our honeymoon, and then it ended with going on to Disney Magic. So it was great.
So Joe said I'm gonna show it really fast.
All right.
Joe wanted the Soren pin. I just want to make sure that's the one, right, Joe? Just give me a yes and got it. Awesome.
All right, it's all yours. Give it
Got
to me.
that pulled for you.
And then Allie Grove is going for the Brick Wall Fozzie.
Brick Wall Fozzie, good choice. Next pick on that board.
There we go.
And I'm just condensing boards as we're going. Nice and simple.
Yep. And if you guys are new with us, we run shows we have 3 days a week. We run shows every Sunday at noon, Tuesdays at 6 p.m., and Fridays at 6 p.m. But we are going to be traveling this week, so we will not have a show this Friday or this Sunday.
So next time you see us next Tuesday, which will be $1 start,
Right.
with that show, we will probably let you select some of the stuff we're going to be running on the boards.
Nora's going for the teacup.
Going for the Tweedledee Tweedledum. So this is an older series. We've had a whole bunch of these in the past because Red Binder Guy had a ton of them,
Yeah.
and it was the different characters in different ride
Were these the ones
vehicles.
that came in the tin?
They were a tin one, yes, they were exactly. There we go. That's
All
coming to
right,
you.
Next one's running.
And then, like I said, once we finish up the boards, I'm condensing. We'll
Okay,
do
Dream.
$5 sudden deaths.
Sorry I didn't give my mods their tags today. With my parents being here, that slipped my mind. So
Yeah, but you
there you go. I know, but Dream,
you're
I
hanging out with
see
your
the tag now.
family.
So Dream, you got the tag now. I have that Jafar that says first release. What does that mean? Good
It was the
question.
first release means that it is the very first run of that pin. So they do an artist proof and a pre-production artist proof, first release, and then the rest of the release, which is the regular run of the pin, you would call it.
Sarah Beth Van, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Figs.
Welcome to the Figment family. You used your $15 credit also. I saw that, so thank you. You get your $15 off on that pin. Good grab.
Next one's running.
So I think that's like 6 people already that have used a credit today.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
Thanks for coming.
Save
Thanks
that
for
money.
following that link. We did have Whatnot reach out to us about.
So so we're going to talk about that. So Papi Zorro has just asked how.
Yeah.
You had to sign up for Whatnot with us in the group.
Right.
So you had to use our link, click on it, not have an account already, and then do that.
Right.
Somebody did that, but already had an account. And then they contacted Whatnot to be like, hey, were you running $15 off on your show? We're not running $15 off. It's basically you had to sign up for the link.
All right. So Timothy 626. Which one are you going for this time? Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie coming to you. There we go.
Next one's going. My birthday is Thursday, so it's like what my birthday present to me. Well, happy birthday, Sarah.
There you go. I'm excited. Who's gonna be?
Wah, 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 wah.
Stacy's Things. Thank you so much for the raid. We appreciate it.
I hope you had a nice show. I remember I saw it on Facebook last time. Oh, well, for me. Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, MN Disney Mom. Which one are you going for?
That's no problem, Stacy.
Oh, yeah, no worries. We're happy you did that.
It's good to pop in. I appreciate when other people pop in. You know, don't have to, but it's nice. There we go. 5 left on the board.
And then we do giveaways every 20 auctions. So if
Mhm.
I happen to miss it, shout it out in the chat.
Yeah, so when we get to 40, we'll do another one. When we get to 60, we'll do the next one after that.
Right.
I will be pin trading at the resorts tomorrow. Where me and Julie's dad are gonna wander around the park, the resorts.
Henley. So if you want specifics, he's going to be parking at Hollywood to go on the Skyliner.
Don't tell anybody.
So then you get an idea of what resorts they might be going to.
There you go. Figment coming to you.
Next one's going 4 more left.
4 more on this board. Give you some idea where I may be headed.
Idea.
Where I may be headed.
I'm sure he'll go and take a picture of himself.
I'm gonna take a picture somewhere. Skyliner, probably.
Well, that's kind of could be anywhere.
I could be anywhere.
Yeah.
I haven't done the route in forever, so I think we're gonna do the full route tomorrow. Well, the full route
minus parks because my dad doesn't have a ticket for the parks.
Remy, we're going for the trash can, orange bird.
Okay.
3 more picks on the board.
I'm surprised it took that long for the orange bird to get picked.
That's somebody said that earlier.
So yep.
Past we're doing the parks tomorrow just for a little bit. I got my hair cut today so that I didn't have to worry about that tomorrow because trying to take things off the plate for tomorrow.
Running Disney Pin Girl, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. What pin can we get you off the board?
So many new Figment families tonight.
It's a lot of new people. I like that. I like new people coming into here.
Going for a poo.
Not only, don't forget, explore the category. It's a lot of fun stuff out there.
Yes.
I love this pin.
I was exploring the category before our show started.
Yeah.
And then Richard yelled at me because
Mhm.
I won an auction. Next one's running.
Julie won an auction, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
I was so excited too. I was.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me see if they can guess. It's not Disney
Not
pins.
Disney.
What do you think Julie actually went and won an auction on here on Whatnot?
It could be anything.
It wasn't a Polly
I wish
Pocket.
was a Polly Pocket.
It wasn't a cactus. It wasn't an Ewok something. Nothing to do with Ewoks.
Sleeping
Wasn't a
Beauty,
lounge fly.
Thank you so much for
It
your
was not a
first
cat.
purchase with Figment Guy Pin.
Welcome to the Figment. Boo, there you go.
Which one can we get for you? Okay, so thank you, Princess, please. Oh, I would have picked that like at first. The princess on the top.
Princess is good grab.
Yeah. Yep, there was someone doing a Labubu show, and so yeah.
Who's it
It's
for?
not for me. It's for our oldest, Lizzie. All right, here's the last pick on this board, and it's running.
Could you tell that Lizzie was getting into the whole
Oh
thing?
yeah, we were having fun watching it, and Richard was trying to poo-poo on our Labubu or whatever it's called.
She won the auction.
It was a sudden death.
4 minutes. 4 minutes before we go live. Like, and I'm like, we don't even have music on. What are we even doing here?
Trellin, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pin.
Welcome to the Figment family. What pin can we get you off the board?
I was having a good time. She was loving watching it with me, and yeah, so
Going for the Jafar.
it's one of those sitting ones. So she was excited, and the one that we ended up winning had like eyes. So she was excited about that.
That was the last one on that. Okay, I just want to make sure. So Talon, give me a number between 1 and 7. 1 and 7. Trallin. Sorry. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, this has the double Figment. I put Figment right next to each other on this one.
I saw that when I was taking the pictures.
I put double Figment right next to each other. So we got Return of the Jedi, one of Marie's brothers. I think it's Toulouse. Snow White trash can. I love this Mickey. This is like when Julie asks me a question and I have no idea like what she's talking about, and she looks at me like I should know what I'm talking about. Ariel is Aquarius. I call this the David Bowie Stormtrooper helmet. This, do you know an Alex? Because I don't know an Alex right off the top. So it is a Nightmare Before Christmas where you could put the name on there and it's Alex. We got the Sauce series, which is Maleficent. I love this Berry Poo, which is amazing. Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Scar, we got Stitch hat, we got a castle on there, D23 lamp. May the 4th be with you, limited release set, the Cruise Line Darth Vader set, Hulkbuster, Figment Starbucks, and Figment Fig Pin chilling in the corner there.
All right, here we go.
Oh wait, I do know an Alex.
First one's running.
I do know an Alex. Alex from GoPin Pro.
Yes.
I do know an Alex. Mark that. I do know an Alex.
So yeah, I don't know. I had
Four,
fun.
six.
I had fun bidding on that. It was a fast, sudden death one. I didn't expect to win, so it was a surprise.
Well, you won it, and I'm just like,
Beverly.
you're
Yeah,
like,
and how excited
I
was
hear in the,
I?
well, I hear in the little corner. Is this how your spouse is? They hear you in the show, and they hear like, congratulations. They're like, congratulations, Beverly R93, and then they're like, wait, what did you just win something? Did you wait?
And
Did
they
you
shouted out Figma Guy pins, and it sounded so funny listening to someone else say it.
someone else say the name? Congratulations, Figment Guy Pins. And I was like, and I just give the slow little tilt of the head, like, what, we got 4 minutes.
It was cute.
I turn the volume down when I win.
I actually bought Evelyn, our youngest, was the one that wanted a Labubu, and I bought her one. She chose it though, so I don't take the full blame. But it was a total.
It's the Have a
knockoff.
Seat series, right?
The one that I got today, yes.
Have a Seat, yeah.
Yeah, it was the sitting ones, and she actually got the mint green one, which is the one that she wanted.
Deb's going for Return of the Jedi.
There we go. Next one's running.
My spouse joined me. Apparently, I recruited him into the excitement.
Wow, Laura.
That does happen.
Yeah, it can be exciting, right?
But remember,
Bid winning and all
remember.
bid responsibly.
No, not bid responsibly. One person bids on the show.
Right,
We've
yeah.
had way too many husbands and wives bidding against each other.
Yes.
We've had fathers and sons bidding
Oh,
against each
yeah,
other.
There was a bidding war between a father and a son. Beverly's one for
C3PO.
Yeah, they were doing a bidding war, and it was just like, wait, I was thinking about it, and I'm like,
And you're like, that's your dad.
And I'm like, I'm fairly certain this is going to the same house because they both bought from us before. And yeah, we ran into them in public, and they're like, "Yeah, we're guilty of that."
We shout if one of mothers and daughters. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Debs.
All right, Maylee, which one are you going for? Ariel.
Ariel. Oh, Aquarius.
You guys have 45 seconds to get in on the giveaway that's running. Next one's going.
I feel like there's been a lot of those shows where we've had that, where we basically said, and I do like a head tilt for a second, and I'm like, wait, aren't they related?
Yeah. SK Nurse. Well, back when Whatnot was Pooh Bear for SK Nurse, back when Whatnot used to let you gift the chat, and it was so funny because like I was somewhere with
Very
kids, Richard was somewhere like in the same area.
Mhm.
Next one's with running. He was at the same location, but we weren't by each other. We were like at a birthday party. And he's gifting the chat at the same time.
We're both gifting the
And
chat
I
at the
was like,
same
"What's
exact time.
going on? This is so weird." And then it dawned on me, like, oh, okay. Congrats, Allie Grove, you got the giveaway. Jesse, MCNU09, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family.
Which one? We're going for Figment. Do you want the big one, or the Starbucks?
I just want to verify. Fig Pin or Starbucks?
Yes.
Gotcha. Going for the Fig Pin. I love that one.
Right.
4 more picks on this board, guys.
Going.
But like, Evelyn's really excited to go to Disneyland. Evelyn could not care less about a pin event whatsoever.
Yeah.
She's gonna go up to these boards and like grab 2 pins in like 5 seconds and be like, "Here you go."
Right.
I have that feeling. Although she could think about it way too much. Like, I feel like people
she'd be okay.
I
told her go for the biggest.
I feel like people freeze at those boards.
All
like
right.
they freeze up.
Jen, which one can we get for you?
Mickey question mark. There we go.
Wow.
3 more picks on the board.
Yeah, I think she'll be fine because she knows to just go for the biggest pin on the board.
Well, she knows the good characters.
Yeah.
She's heard me talk enough.
Yeah.
Like, she gets the whole gist of like pin trading. We would go to the parks there for a while, like kind of right after the pandemic, and she would go to the parks with me pin trading, and she was pretty good at it.
We've all heard you talking about.
Yeah, it's true. It's get me to shut up. That's the trick.
Yes. Trying to get a word in is hard. All right, Krista S.
Genie Lamp. Nice D23 exclusive. 2 more picks on this board.
Yeah, they did good on those D23 ones. They're like solid pins. Very nice.
Agreed.
Agreed.
We've got. I can't wait to show you guys a collection. I'll take some pictures probably after I pick it up. Well, from what I get, and I'll post those pictures probably on Instagram. More than anything first.
Hey, Jen, which one would you like? This is our first year pin trading. We went to Disney for the first time in March. Are you liking it so far? It's an expensive hobby.
It is. Like getting into it, especially with all the Figment pins. This is the last pick on the board. You're also going to give me a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 between 1 and 6 for the next board that we'll be doing. The thing is like when I was getting close to being Figment complete, the whole thing came down to the fact of like they weren't like I didn't get anything for like 6 months to 8 months, and there was no pins, and I was down to 4.
Yeah. Figment 99, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy pins.
Welcome to the Figment family.
Are you going for Figment Starbucks or something else?
But that was the biggest thing is like all of a sudden it hit out of nowhere. And that's the thing. I turned down 2 collections this week.
Yeah.
Like it all like it's all kind of hitting at that same time.
Starbucks,
Figment Starbucks coming to you. There we go. And that was the last one on the board. So give me a number between 1 and 6.
So Figment 99, pick up a number 1 through 6. That'll be the next board.
Not you, Karasha.
Oh, Miss Karasha. Number 4, they said.
Number 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, back scratchers. So we've got Marie, Donald Trash Can, Disneyland, World of Color, Ariel, Miss Piggy, Hidden Mickey, Star Wars, Captain America, Doug Live, Old Animal Kingdom, 40th anniversary. I love that mosaic 40th anniversary of Epcot, Lady and the Tramp, Ugly Sweater, the VHS on the inside, Kingdom of Cutie, Snow White, Rescuers, Alice for the Fig Pin. This is like the cats were like left to get like take a free cat. What is it? Adoption. Like that's what that series is. You're adopting a lion for some reason. Little Einsteins chilling on the board.
I know I should have little Einsteins on my board.
I don't know if you guys remember this. This is VMK, Virtual Magic Kingdom. It was a game that you could play, and these were pins that they had where you would get different things in the games if you had that. Back scratchers, you get both of them, just so you guys know that. And then limited edition on the Very Merry Christmas.
Here we go.
First pick, $1 start.
But to go back to the conversation about your first time pin trading, Chaotic Doll. Believe me, I know how it is having young kids because when we came down here, I think it was in well, Evelyn was around then, so she was born in 2010. I think we came in 2013. So we had our 3 kids with us, and we wanted to do pin trading because we wanted something that was fun to do just in case the lines were really long at Disney. And Dad's going for the back scratcher.
Back scratcher.
So what we actually found, we took the kids to the Walmart that was near Disney. They sell so many officially licensed Disney pins there, and they are very affordable. Next one's going. So, it's so, if you're driving, you can just go straight to it, or nowadays you can just Uber
over to it, yeah.
They didn't have Uber. But that's what we recommend. The kids got to pick out their own lanyard there. They got to pick out a whole bunch of pins for their lanyard for trading. And that kind of keeps your costs down too. All right, Ashley Martin, Lion King.
Going for Lion
I
King.
like Simba box.
Oh yeah, Simba.
All
There you
right,
go.
next one's going. Can you trade a Loungefly in the parks?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're officially licensed Disney pins. They own the rights to make Disney pins. They say copyright Disney on the back. You can trade it in the park.
Wait, Ashley said no, the VHS.
Oh, VHS, sorry. Okay.
All right, Nelly, hopefully you weren't wanting the VHS. That one is gone. Okay, good. Alice. That worked out.
Alice Fig pin.
And next one's going. Yes, our big announcement is in the show notes. But the big announcement was actually several. We announced our location for our pin event.
2026.
2026. We also announced the dates. And then after the our live stream, we're going to post on social media in the pin group and on Instagram. The same thing with the dates, the location, and the link if you want to sign up for the full year of being a vendor.
Julie.
Yes.
Little Einsteins.
Yes.
Okay, how many we
one's
get?
running.
2, 4, 6 more picks on this board. So yeah, the biggest thing is like I said, we will do it after it, but the only people that we're going to be doing tables for are people that want to get every single solitary all 12 events.
The Dave 2235. Thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. They know exactly what
for Epcot 40. There you go.
So they know exactly what pin they're getting. You're picking a pin off the board. So
$1, you're taking it to the price you want to pay, and then you pick one pin if you're the winning bid. So
Yeah.
That's how we're doing it. Next one's running.
Yeah, this is the board we're running now, but we're going to show other boards.
Yeah.
So
that's right. And we're doing each board 10 times. Then we move on to the next board. So this one, we currently have 5 more left to run.
And then I'm condensing everything down so that we can go ahead and do that.
All right, Krista S.
Chippendale is a New Year's Eve pin from 2010. That's a limited edition.
Snow White.
Snow White, Kingdom of Cute. There's 2 series of Kingdom of Cutes. They're both what they would say is cute.
That's why.
Yeah, that's why they're cute. 4 more picks on the board. But yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, get the dates out there so that everyone can kind of start planning for next year and get some good ideas of when we're going to have the events. Knowing that there's going to be an event every month, so there's an opportunity if you're coming down here to maybe go to an event.
Yep.
Gives some nice flexibility too.
Miss
Piggy, good choice.
3 more. There we go. It's running. And we're almost at the next giveaway.
Next giveaway is at 60. Got my Hong Kong order in. So I'm going to be targeting some Figment people.
Princess Alyssa, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. What can we get you off the board?
Going for Doug Live.
Fancy is just yelling up a storm over there.
He's so cute.
No, don't target us.
2 more left on the board. It's running. Richard, we don't need you to dig through boxes.
Oh, but I want to show.
We got to get through these boards.
I want to show my friends what I got. I like pins. Did you notice that?
Thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family.
Which pin would you like? What year is the Chippendale pin?
Chippendale 2010.
Yes, Fancy is welcoming you guys to the Figment family. Let's do Ariel.
Ariel. And then we got 1 more pick on this board. Okay. 1 more pick, and then I can show you some of the Hong Kong stuff I got.
Oh, boy.
This would have been in Friday's show, but we don't have a show on Friday.
This Friday is canceled. I still have to move those shows.
Well, the day Friday isn't canceled. It's still going to happen. But the show that we were going to have is canceled.
Chaotic Doll. Which one would you like?
Breaking news. Figment Guy's wife says Friday canceled.
Canceled, yeah.
Not happening anymore.
Oh, they can't talk to us yet because the payment needs to be fixed.
He's so pretty.
Keep working on your payment. Richard's gonna do some show and tell.
He is already on my board.
Yes,
So
Sunday's canceled too. Also.
Sunday is also canceled.
Friday and Sunday are canceled.
So that's that one. Haunted Mansion. Yeti. Mystic Manor, which you don't see unless you're in Hong Kong. That's talk about one ride that I want to go on from another park. Mystic Manor is like top of the list right there for me. They said they wanted Chippendale.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and grab that in a second here. Beauty and the Beast.
That's gorgeous.
Yep. And then Zootopia. Nick and Judy.
Yeah.
So yeah, those will be when we come back. When we're back from California.
So, Chaotic Doll will pull the Chippendale for you. Keep working on your payment though.
We got that for you.
It won't ship to you if the payment doesn't go through, just so you know.
Okay. Can they talk?
Well, goodbye.
Oh, bye board.
Yeah, they
Bye board.
actually, I don't know how, but the feature must have changed with whatnot.
I mean, that's smart though
You used
for
to not
that.
be able to talk if you were processing your payment.
I need a number between 1 and
Okay,
5.
your payment went through, so you're good.
Chaotic Doll, I need a number between 1 and 5. And here comes everyone else.
You guys are funny.
Going for 3. Chaotic Doll is going for 3. Here we go. What do we got on this board? We got another brother on there. So we got Berlioz, Disneyland Paris Mickey, Goofy, Trash Can. I found this Tigger and I'm like, he's adorable in the tire swing. Tigger's going on the board.
So cute.
The Day of the Dead, Darth Vader, Moana. We got Rescue Rangers Chip. Nice, cool Maleficent there. Australia for the what is it called? The stamp series. Gemini for Chip and Dale. I love this trick or treating pin. It's all Star Wars characters. Boba Fett, Yoda, Chewbacca. Love that one. 4th of July pin is 2002. That's a limited edition. Kingdom of Cute. Christmas Pirates of the Caribbean. Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. Just chilling on there. Kingdom of Cute also for the People Mover. Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. It is Hades. Avengers Campus opening, Little Mermaid, New Year's Day, Pin Celebration spinner. It's almost like a fidget spinner. Fig pin is Tinkerbell. $1 start.
All right, this one's running.
We got 4 boards after this one, and then we're into sudden death at that point.
Sword of the Stone's kind of hard. There's not a whole lot of
Yeah,
Sword
that's
of the Stone.
so we. I mean, Sword of the Stone is one of those ones that it just you don't get them that.
Krista S. Which one can we get for you? First, pick off the board.
And I have a couple people that love Sword in the Stone and get it every time we buy it. Like every time we get it, it's like gone. Tigger coming to you.
Next one's going. What were the pins that you were just show and tell?
Oh,
Or
those are Hong Kong. Hong Kong.
So those are were they the carnival ones?
Those are the pin trading carnival ones. Yeah.
So yeah, we will eventually have those in the show. But we usually do those ones on like a Friday or a Sunday. So maybe next Friday.
Next Friday is going to be Nifty 50s.
Yeah.
So everything Nifty 50s that we get one set of everything, and then we'll have that in it also.
Yeah.
On top of some other things. Gemini, Chip and Dale.
Okay, next one's going.
So we will have some more of that coming down the pipeline. And then, like I said, we have some, what is it called? We'll have some other stuff because with the collection I'm getting in, I'll probably pull a couple pieces out of that also.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Poppy Zorro. You're talking about the ones that have smiley faces, right? Freddie Pal, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. Well, like this is the Kingdom of Cute.
For them.
Goofy trash can.
Yeah, Kingdom of Cute. You've got two of them on the board, but there is a Sword in the Stone one.
There is one. It's the
Yeah,
yeah. It is with the.
We had that in one of
That was in like the last show.
yeah.
I swear the
we had
last
one
Tuesday show.
sell in one of the last shows.
Yeah, Fancy's just yelling at the walls.
And I actually had one that was in the Buy It Now in the last show, but that one sold already. We can't get them in London. Oh, the trash cans! You can't get them in London. Oh no. Bobby Kun, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guide pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. You are taking the Tinkerbell fig pin in all of her glittery glory.
What is the Maleficent pin from?
Maleficent pin. This one. So this Maleficent pin was
Oh,
a. What is it called? I can't think of exactly what it's called. It's a third party, but I can't.
Sure.
I can't think off the top of my head what's the brand it is. Mondo or something like that. It starts with an
Does
F.
it say on the back of the pin?
It doesn't. It just has the Disney copyright.
Okay.
It's like Mondo or something like that. They're usually at like big pin conventions, or not pin conventions, but Comic-Con stuff like that. It's not Pink Owl Mode, I don't think. That one's not Pink Owl Mode.
Monogram, Courtney says.
Monogram usually says on the back that it's monogram.
Samantha, going for Jack.
Go for Jack.
Next one's running.
I will say this.
The announcements are in the show notes.
I will say this. I could convince myself to go to bed early today.
Yes. Hi, Fancy. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're meowing.
We went and laid down at like 9 o'clock yesterday. Julie went right to bed.
I did.
And like 9:20, I was dozing off while watching YouTube, and I was like, shut it off. Go to bed. Call it a night.
Which one can we get for you?
Going for Vader.
All right. Next one's going. We got
Four more. And then 4 more boards that we're going to do pick 10 off of basically at that point. 10 picks.
Congratulations. You got the giveaway. Yeah, we're not sure if they restocked those 70th anniversary keys or not. But even if they did,
I'm not getting any of them.
Or we can't travel home with those big keys.
Unless I'm giving away free keys to everybody. Right. Like, I'm going to have to do a post in the group. If you're in Disneyland and you want a free key, come find me now. Because I'm going to just set them on a garbage can at some point. Halloween Star Wars. There we go. 3 more picks off the board. I'll take free keys.
Okay. If we happen to find them, then we'll contact you there.
Well, the thing, they sold out of them for now, but I'm wondering if maybe, you never know. Maybe it's with the pin event and everything. Maybe, hopefully there'll be something. Or we could be getting new pins, like trash can pins.
Going for Chip. I saw that, Sue's Mubberoo. I saw that. Somebody gave them away to kids.
2 more.
Next one's going. They're supposed to restock at the end of the month. They said they were going to be restocking in July, or was it June? The new Hidden Disneys.
I've heard like 10 different things. I just want the new sets to come out.
Yeah.
Like, just give me the new sets, please.
Right. Kim Zem, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guide pins.
Welcome to the Figment family.
Little Mermaid.
Well, for Little Mermaid. And last pick on this board. If you get this one, don't forget you're also going to get to pick the board we do next. Number between 1 and 4. We're moving right along, baby.
Yes. Let's go faster.
Must move faster. Must move faster.
Yeah, I'm excited for those new Hidden Disneys, the Wave B. Oh my gosh, seeing them in person, they are lovely.
They're beautiful, and I can't wait.
Alicia, you get the last pick off the board. Happy Space Mountain. The little guy right in the middle.
I love him.
He's so cute.
Okay, that was the last pick on the board. So give me a number between 1 and 4. Felicia won.
Hi, Lord. So Felicia, 1 to 4. Number 4.
Number 4.
That's easy. Lift it
That's
up.
easy. Lift it up. Last board, please. We got Winnie the Pooh toy box. We got a portrait. Luke Skywalker in the old Star Wars Aurora. USA for the Stamp series. A Sleeping Beauty in the blue dress. Powerline. Statler and Waldorf for the Brick series.
Nice.
101 Dalmatians. Mickey Jedi. The Sleeping Beauty heavy board right here. The horse from Sleeping Beauty. Siamese cats. Mission Space. Wilderness Lodge. Mulan. Like craziness going on this board. Maleficent down at the bottom. Disneyland Mickey. All the balloons are rubberized, and the Alien Remix series fig pin with him dressed as Russell from Up. $1 start.
There we go. First one's running. So I got the emails today, but what were the pins that you got on Shop Disney today?
I was able to get 2 of the Lady and the Tramp sets. I got 2 of the Lady and the Tramp sets, and then 1 of each of the D23 pins that came out.
Okay.
The Sunny Eclipse pin was everything. I hate to say this. That Sunny Eclipse pin like stared into my soul from the screen. I was like, thank goodness I have a D23.
All right. Nelly's going for Aurora. You also hit fragments here.
I'm guessing it's the Aurora at the top. If I'm wrong, please let me know.
Yes, before we move on. Is this one that you wanted?
That's correct. There we go. Okay, next pick on the board.
There we go. Next one's running.
But yeah, so that Sunny pin, I was like, oh man, that's nice. I got the Space Mountain pin also. The Pete pin looks really nice, and the not Peter Pan, Pinocchio pin.
He hopped on when he was at work and did the online, but we did not go to the parks.
No.
So we didn't get any of the new releases.
I'm going tomorrow. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not.
Blake's going for Groot.
I am Groot. Okay. Next one.
Sounds running.
So I'm going to go tomorrow. If it is, it is. The Mally is a lounge fly. It's a big puzzle that with all kinds of villains, but she's like the biggest piece on there.
Mm-hmm. So Jen rocked the mystery pins that we had in the bin, the ones that are for trading. I'm out of stock right now. So I'm waiting for my contact that I usually buy pins from to reach out to me to let me know that he's got stuff to sell me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll create more. But yeah, I'm currently out of stock. You guys were buying those like crazy. So
yeah, we've been selling out of those the moment we like get them back in.
So you guys must have all planned your Disney vacation
at the same exact time.
I swear, we had those flash sale shows, and that's when they sold out the last time. Was during I think it was the Whatnot Con, and he hasn't contacted me yet about it. So, all right, Freddie Pal, going for the other trash can.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, he usually reaches the Pooh toy box.
Okay.
We have a stowaway over here. Fancy.
She just joined us.
Fancy.
Yes. Hi, baby. Did you just join us?
Fancy.
Done playing with those rubber bands.
She's just gonna chill behind the board there.
Yes.
Don't bid on the cat.
All right.
There we go.
Next one's going.
She's a baby.
They're very happy to have house guests right now.
Yes, they are very, very happy.
Yes, because they are people. Cats. They love people.
They're like, oh, extra people to feed and pet us.
Yeah. I believe there'll be 3 in July.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the reason I say I believe is because we got them from a foster. So, Brianna Bear 13. Thank you so much for your first.
Definitely bidding on that cat.
From Figment Guy Pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. They are siblings, yes.
Yes, they're litter mates. And Brianna has to work on their payments, so they can't chit chat just yet. But Fancy and Thor destroyed their. Oh my gosh, Sarah! Like, let me find one of them.
There's one on the floor right over there.
One is black. It's not that one that's black. It's like the corner of this one. And I'm letting you now can't see it because it's not wet anymore. What is that? But the other day, this whole side was black because that's where the catnip is. And they were just in love, drooling all over it. So, yeah, did mommy give you that? You want it? You like those, huh? But we have a little toy box for them. Never have they ever gone up to it and pulled things out of it, but we've been tossing it in there. And Thor has been going and picking out, but he's also been picking out other toys that are in there now.
And then he'll
So,
start
like,
playing with them mid, like
never
grabbing them,
had
which is
before. So
amazing.
it's really cute that it's kind of like set them into play, wanting to pull out their own toys.
Oh,
Oh,
you gotta rub your face against the board.
knock it over. You're such a good girl. You can sit down. Yeah, you can sit
Sit
down.
down, relax.
All right. How's Brianna doing?
I come back at the right time. It's cat time. Fancy. Fancy.
But yeah, thank you, Sarah, again for those toys.
They love them, yeah.
They do touch them and play with them every single day. At some point during the day, they grab them. So it's really cute. There she goes. Don't worry, Thor's not here. It's all yours. My favorite thing is when they start bunny kicking.
I sits on my toy.
He sits on it. She's played a lot today, so she's probably really tired. All right, so what do we do? Because Brianna's payment still hasn't gone through yet.
So Brianna's gonna work on their payment. We're gonna go ahead and take this board away for a second. When Brianna's payment goes through and she's ready to go ahead and pick, we'll come back to that board. We're gonna go and jump to this board at the moment. I'll go scroll through this, and the moment I finish scrolling through, her payment will probably go through. Lucasfilm
That
up
happens.
top there, Dopey Trash Can. Tigger, he's a whoosher. He moves back and forth. Up, that is an older Pongo and Perdita. That is a Hollywood Studios series with R2 and C3PO. Canada is from that stamp series we had. Mulan. I didn't realize
Oh.
I didn't card her, and somebody in our group was looking for her.
Oh no.
So maybe they saw, maybe they didn't. Avengers A, FDNY, the fire department, Animal from the Brick series, Mulan's horse from the Steed series, grape soda, Epcot, Starbucks pin, con. Thank you. A limited edition hat box, Disney. That's a Disney World because that's the Where Dreams Come True series. Year of a Million Dreams with Mickey Jedi, Tiny Little Piglet, Spinner, Beauty and the Beast, Mission Space, and Chernobog is your fig pin.
All
So
right, here we go.
first pick off the
First
board.
pick off this board. The first time we ever traveled with pins, it was coming back home from the D23 Expo.
Mhm.
And we had 2 suitcases jam packed with.
The lady looks so annoyed.
She was annoyed, but she was very careful with them. She did have to dig through it. It's their job, so it wasn't the biggest deal. And so many people do it. So if you're about to travel, don't worry about it. I don't know if they're all gentle with it, but the lady that went through ours was. So Samantha's going for it.
Hat box. Hatbox Ghost limited edition coming to you.
All right, next one is going. And let's see.
We did Carry On for we're only planning on doing Carry On for the that's why they're in the Regals. So I'm trying to have the Regal be like my bag that I'm gonna have over my shoulder, and then I'm gonna pull the suitcase with me.
You said you're getting 2 of them, aren't you?
Yes, somebody else will also be doing the same thing.
We already have our own bag.
We'll figure this out.
Demi Roberts going for con.
Going for con. There you go.
Next one's going. That Jack Pin trading pin is so cool. He's creepy cool.
Yeah,
he's got his mouth like spread open. Yeah, he's cool. That's actually from a set where it's different colors. So there's one that has full color, then there's this one, and then there's a gold one. All right, Krista. Take her.
These boards, you guys left kind of the best for last. I will say that. Like looking at these boards that are coming up, very nice. Tigger's a mover. He's a whoosher.
Here we go. Running again.
So this is pick number 4.
Yeah,
So
I figured. I mean, it's between those two, boards. It's this. So.
yeah, so we can figure it out.
Figure it out, or just keep track. I wasn't sure if the payment was going to go through right away, but it's still pending.
Well, if it's still pending when we finish this board, we'll just bring this board back
Yeah.
at that point. Then put a cancellation.
If
Ain't
it
the end.
goes through, yeah.
It ain't the end of the world. If it doesn't go through, then they're not going to get charged anyways.
All right, Deb, going for Lucasfilm.
Lucasfilm.
There we go again.
My pins didn't cause issues last trip. The sub bag and easy peasy.
Mm-hmm. Do you have the Disneyland Mickey bellhop hanging key pin?
Not at the Disneyland. Wait, did you just say the
Disneyland Mickey bellhop hanging key pin?
Get out of my head.
Oh, is that one that you?
I think that just came in. I'm almost 1,000%.
You need to stay out of the buckets. Like, let's finish this show.
I'm almost 1,000%.
All right, Maylee's going for the Mulan. I'm gonna put the giveaway up, and
going for Mulan.
Richard thinks he has that pin.
Okay, so we're gonna do.
Yeah, so we actually pinned the announcement in the notes, but yes, you can read it there. Are you trying to figure out how many left?
No, we'll just keep running because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 more left on this board.
All right.
Yep, we got 5 more on this one.
And after 5 on this one, we'll revisit the pink board. But yeah, no. So the event was, or the big announcement, I should say, is our 2026 events have been announced. We are going to officially post it after we have our live stream on Instagram and in the Facebook group. Bobby is going for
the Jack.
And then we announced our location. Next one's running. So yeah, it's just a lot of excitement. A lot of excitement.
We're basically going to have it where you're going to be able to get tables if you're only getting for the entire year.
Yeah. That's how we're going to do.
And then we'll go from there.
Yes.
And look to sell the individual tables after the fact.
Yes. All right, Krista. We are going to announce probably when we come back next week. We'll announce the Ohio event because we have a phone call interview on
Animal Brick
tomorrow. So
Animal Brick coming to you. 3 more picks on this board. Chernabog is not fantasy. Chernabog is a fig pin. It's official Disney pin right there.
It's a big boy.
One of these was an artist proof. I don't remember which one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of them is a fig pin artist proof. I have no idea which one, so don't quote me on which one it is.
Huh. Do they AP stamp it like regular Disney pins?
You're asking me like I would know this, but I have no clue.
I saw some AP marked boxes. All right, so
go for Sleeping Beauty.
Fig pins are tradable, yes. They are tradable at Disney.
They sold them in the parks.
Next one's running.
The one that's on like the board that like the Orange Bird one is still left.
Yeah,
that's still on one of the board. That's on one of the boards still coming up. And that one was sold in the parks along with the Figment one. They were all sold in the parks.
But you have Minnie Mouse coming up too, and she was also sold
for the 50th anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah. Becca's going for Piglet.
Tiny little Piglet. He's so.
Isn't he reading a book?
He is reading a book. He's so tiny.
So cute.
Last pick on this board.
Been wanting him since you sneaked him.
And then sudden death will come up after we finish the last 2 boards, but we have to finish up this other board also.
Yeah, the anniversary Minnie and Mickey, the colors are so pretty. Matches the year because that was the 50th, right?
Going for the fig pin.
That was the 50th year.
Yes. 50th anniversary. So as you can see on them, there have the Disney stamp and everything for Disney trading, but it has a number that you can actually go to the Fig Pin website and you can input the code and it will put it into your collection and they actually save your collection. Just imagine if Disney would have had the wherewithal to do this back in 2000.
Yeah.
Like when but that's right when computers were kind of getting, they wouldn't have thought about it, but Fig Pin, that's what you can do with their pins.
Yeah.
And then this board's going to go away. And then we're going to bring back this board. I'll do a quick scan of this one. We have 5 more picks left on this one. 5 more picks. Some Beauty, Powerline, Dalmatians Trash Can, Jedi, Mickey, Wilderness Lodge, Mulan. The Fig Pin is the Alien Remix, and that is him as Russell from Up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, we're going to do this one 5 more times. So it is running.
And then this board will go away.
And the giveaway is going to go off in 35 seconds. So get in on that if you haven't already. Now when I'm shipping those fig pins, I'm going to have to look at the backs and see if any of them are stamped with an AP. And if you like fig pins, I did add fig pins to the Buy It Now.
Yes.
There was SpongeBob fig pins.
Non-Disney.
Non-Disney ones.
Yeah, they're all non-Disney ones, but they're
SpongeBob, and there was
Ninja Turtles.
There was one Ninja Turtles. There was Dragon Ball Z, I think. El Bedo.
Going for Carl and Ellie.
The Buy It Now, if you go to the store button, so it's that little square, it says shop. Click on that, and then you click on Buy Now, and it will pop up what we have in there. Some people were already buying some of them, so they might not all be
But you
there.
can search. You can search in there, or you can just go and look at everything that's in there.
All right. So next one is running, and congratulations to Savannah. You got the giveaway, so congrats.
Literally, I got 2 Jacob deGrom pins. I have. He's a pitcher for the Mets or whatever.
I only saw one.
There's one, and then there's a chaser also.
Oh,
but not as a Ranger. Is he a Ranger now? No clue, guys.
It said it was Mets on his shirt.
Yeah, he was definitely the Mets. So you want that pin. That's definitely one that you want.
That's one that's in there.
He's gonna end up on a dollar start board.
Do not, LOL. Yeah, you won the giveaway, Savannah. Congratulations. And then Jen, let us know which pin you'd like. The alien.
Going for the alien.
So cute.
Go big or go home.
That's right.
3 more picks on this board. Holy cow.
Holy cow. I love that response. It's better than the response of, what did I win?
That's what did I win?
What did I win?
What did I win?
I wasn't paying attention. What did I win? CN94053. Thank you so much for your first purchase with Figma Guy pins.
Welcome to the Figma family.
Which pin can we get for you?
Oh, I'm getting a new pin from PinPix. It says 2020. It's 2025 trusted sellers.
Oh, nice.
So we're getting 2025 trusted seller pins.
That's cool.
Molly told me she's like, I need your address.
That's exciting.
And don't forget, somebody said the Buy It Now is empty. The Buy It Now is definitely not empty. I'm looking at it. It has 83 items in it right now.
82 currently.
Mine says 83.
I just clicked on it and it refreshed it. It said 82. And then you can also click on them and you can put in offers on most of the items that are in there. So
going for Luke.
And we will accept any offer that comes through. All right, last pick on the board.
Pick.
It's running.
And then we have 2 boards left, and then we're doing sudden death.
Yes.
Chaos ensues.
So whoever wins this bid and picks their pin, shout out what you want.
1 or 2.
Shout out 1 or 2. And that'll be the next board that we run.
Well, actually, you'll determine the next 2 boards we're running.
Yes.
Because you're going to pick the next one. But then all the power is yours.
Who's messaging you? Don't they know that we're running a show?
Oh, that's people on TikTok that are liking my stuff.
All right, Deb, you get the last pick on this board. Which one's it gonna
I
be?
appreciate people that comment and like my stuff on
Jedi
TikTok.
Mickey, please.
Going for Jedi Mickey.
Yes, we put the big announcement in our show notes.
Okay, buy board. And then Deb, I need a number, one or two. What are we doing next? Number 2. So the orange bird page is second. That'll be the last one we're running today.
Nice.
So we've got Dumbo Trash Can, Mickey Walkman. I love that pin because these are like the first things to go on them. The rubber earbuds. Padme for a Star Wars pin. Mushu Hot Sauce. Zero.
Sudden Death will be the
Sam
very
Eagle.
last board. He's already
Merida. Soren, and hopefully your name is Carrie. So just so that you know, the Soren pin has a name on it, and it is Carrie. I hope your name is Carrie. Girl Power, it is a mover with the golf ball moving, which is hard to when it's on the board. Grand Floridian, Best Dad on the Reef, the Disney Times limited edition pin, old, can't remember which one this is. It's Flora or Fauna, one of them. Fauna. Thank you, Demi. Carrot. It's a limited edition. Walt's a cast exclusive name badge, and then Minnie is the fig pin from the 50th anniversary. $1 start.
Yeah, it's right.
I feel like Scott has literally copied and pasted big announcement in the show notes for like literally the entire show. I appreciate you, Scott. So sudden death, as you can see, the time runs out, but if people bid on it, it adds more time onto it. It will not add time onto it. We're doing 5 seconds sudden death. So whatever it goes after 5 seconds, it's done.
He's going for White Rabbit.
White Rabbit. There we go.
Next one running. So we have one more board after this one. That'll be a regular auction, and then we'll be doing sudden death.
And then we're running those boards 5 times each.
Yes.
That's it.
How many boards are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably going to be. It's probably going to be 6. I've been condensing.
I don't understand how there's that many though.
What do you mean? How there's that many? There's like 30 pins on each thing.
Bambine toes. Which one are you going for?
What do you mean, ma'am? Is that a Muppet above the White Rabbit? Yeah, that's Sam Eagle.
Dana Claire, you can reach out to us here on Whatnot. We are doing an event. It's going to be in July of 2026, and it's going to be at the Great Northern Mall in North Olmsted, Ohio. So we have a call tomorrow with the director of it. Next one's running, and we are going to set up the date with him and, get that set up. So we'll know in about a week. We'll be sharing all the information of exactly what day. It's probably going to be a 2-day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So Becca V27, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy pins.
Welcome to the Figment family.
Which pin can we get for you?
Sam Eagle really deserves a glorious
in the first row.
Mickey in the first row, and that is we'll call it it looks like an iPod, but it's not an iPod. There we go.
What's the name?
It's a music player. They call it music.
They call it
digital music player is what they call it.
Next one's running.
It's the generic digital music player.
Yeah, Beverly, you're thinking about Chaos Days. We're not doing Chaos tonight just because I need to have less pins to ship out since I have to package tomorrow and ship out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Because we leave on Thursday. So in most cases, we do like to sell out the boards. It's fun to do that. It's less stuff for us.
That's just be too much to ship literally right before we're going to California.
Yeah, I just can't have such a long day of shipping, for tomorrow. So
we'll probably do some of that here and there. But like I said, with it.
Mufasa for Elvidel.
Mufasa. Oh yes.
So yeah, it's just going to be normal sudden death. Just to kind of get through it fast and end the show a little bit faster
Yeah,
today.
because then Julie can package up tomorrow. It'll be nice and quick,
Yes.
easy, and then we can get ready to go to California.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, definitely,
Hmm.
Jiro. Yeah.
I'm gonna be shooting some video, not a ton of stuff, but I will be shooting some pin trading videos there. I will be shooting some stuff for the event. What does it look like? What do they got going on?
For Lindsay, let us know which one you like.
I'll be doing some oh my back videos
Yeah.
because Disneyland has a lot of oh my back rides.
They snug you in there.
Oh, they do. They're like, oh, we made this ride for somebody in the 1950s.
Going for Timothy down at the bottom. Um, well, Matterhorn is going to be closed down when we're there. We found that out. Next one's running. But we didn't get to go on their Space Mountain last time because that was closed down for
Mhm.
refurbishment. So we're excited to go on that this time. But yeah, what was it? Sky School, right?
Oh, Goofy Sky School
That's
is
the
the
one.
worst ride. Goofy Sky School is
Okay,
the
Gonzo, thank you for your
worst.
first purchase with Figment Guy pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. And we're going for Sam Eagle. Good choice. Kermit's on the last board. Just spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Next one's Revan.
4 more picks on this board. Oh, Fancy playing with her hair, but
My
her hair
back
tie.
is killing me today. I'm a bit worried for this weekend. Oh no, Courtney.
I'll be honest, like I woke up and I took 2 Tylenol before I went to work, and thank goodness I did.
He sneezed on the couch though, and he did hurt him.
Oh, I sneezed on the couch the other day and hurt my back.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you that old?
Are you that old?
if if you haven't sneezed and hurt your back,
Freddie's going for the
you're
double
not old
back.
yet. You're not old yet. You may be getting there, but not yet.
We got 3 more left on this board. Next one's running. This will be my first real visit to Disneyland. Went in elementary school age. I don't remember much. This Florida girl is excited. We are too.
We're so excited. I'm so excited.
It's only going to be my second time going, so I'm really excited because I feel like how when you're sleepwalking
Seriously,
or
Megan.
something, like you don't get it all in. It was a lot to take in, so I'm excited to see it.
Cindy's like, LOL, I'm not old yet.
All right, Maylee, which one are you going for?
Going for Merida?
Yeah. Pretty pit.
2 more left on the boards. Yeah, so we got on the last board, we got some Winnie the Pooh, we got some Typhoon Lagoon, we got another one of the astrological signs, we got New York Fire Department or police department pin. Really cool Mulan. We got I already said Winnie the Pooh. And we got Orange Bird, Stormtrooper helmets, some other Star Wars on there. Darkwing Duck.
Bobby's going for the mini.
Darkwing Duck? Is that you?
Yeah, we weren't very impressed with the Disneyland boards last time. All right, last one run on this board. I mean, when you go into the pin shop at Disney, what was it? It was their the Western one like we have.
Yeah. There were 6 pins on the board. It was the size of our boards that we have here, but there were 6 total pins on the board. They literally put nothing on it. And I'm just like, what is this?
Sad, and we didn't take a picture, and we totally should have taken a picture because it was very sad. All right, Autumn, you get the last pick on this board.
If I see a board like that, I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Floridian.
And do you know what my thing's gonna say? It's gonna say this board's almost as disappointing as the size of your castle.
Woo. Those are fighting words.
Bye, board.
Shots fired.
It's so small. It's so small.
How cute.
I like this one. Look at this. So these are the lightsabers are lit up to spell out Star Wars. So that's really cool. I never really noticed that one. Carl and Ellie. We had the Tigger with the T. This is Piglet with the P. Yeah, my first visit to Walt Disney World. We got the Kermit from the Brick series, the Stormtrooper helmet. That is Sagittarius. Captain America, Typhoon Lagoon, Wedding Pin, Snow White from that series. I didn't think I said Piglet. I thought I said Pooh, but maybe I did.
Tired.
Piglet's not on this board.
No.
Darkwing Duck. Then New York Fire Department or Police Department. I keep wanting to say Fire Department. Police Department. Donald is Haunted Mansion. Mulan from the Castle series. Winnie the Pooh. Oh Bother. Great Mouse Detective. And the Fig Pin is Orange Bird. Let's go.
Lots of pins.
Stitch glows in the dark also. So, wow, this thing is really.
I gotta change the batteries.
Yeah, these batteries are like these batteries are dead.
Near Space Mountain, there's a pin shop that would trade out your key pin for a key pin if you were searching for it, or at least they would laugh.
That is where I got the Marie D pin.
Close up of the Mouse Detective.
That is where I got the Marie D pin because last time I had to buy the bag in front of them
Yes.
and get it. And I was like, I'm buying the bag to trade for this. And I was opening up the bag as fast as possible.
Right. All right. Giveaways up and running.
Mickey Zodiac.
All right. Next one's going.
And then, like I said, I'm condensing the boards down. So we're at that point now where we are going to have 6 boards.
Six boards. Ooh.
That's not that bad. Could have had 10 boards to run. That would have been worse.
Tina Khan. And unlocked fragments here. So we got a Screaming Goat.
Yeah.
And they're going for the Storm Swimmer helmet.
I love this series. Every time we get in, it's gone. The other one that I haven't seen in forever, the Mandalorian helmets.
Yeah.
Those have like disappeared off the face of the earth.
All right, next one going. I know. I'm shocked by that too, but the trash can wasn't the first one to go either on the other board. It's a shocker.
Well, the orange bird down there.
That's what I know.
Oh, the orange bird trash can. Yeah, that's what you mean. Okay.
Like, I think it was the second or third to last on the board it was on.
So glad I completed that set. Seriously.
Maybe. Going for the Fig Pin. There he goes. Fly, birdie, fly.
Do you want me to throw it?
No.
Okay.
All right, next one's running. There he goes. All right, I was really cold before.
Now you're hot. Get this off of me. Samantha. I'm gonna guess that guy. Got it.
All right, next one's going. Where's the Darkwing guy? Yeah, he probably has that pin.
I would assume if you're a Darkwing collector, you probably have that one.
Yeah, that's a pretty common pin for Darkwing. Like when we get Darkwing pins, it's usually that one. RW Lane 2013. Thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. What can we get you off the board?
Good thing I printed coupons today.
It's true. You needed them.
Yes, Snow White. If you're new with us and you have your first purchase, I do send you a new buyer coupon. So, and I printed new ones today.
5 more picks off the board.
So yes, good thing I printed some because we have had a lot of new buyers today, which is awesome.
So Julie already got them ready to go.
Yeah. Good deal. All right, Karen, which one would you like?
Going for Eeyore. 4 more picks off the board. I'm excited to ride a plane. Is that?
Are you sure?
I am excited to ride the plane.
Yeah, no, we are very excited. I can't wait. And I've never stayed on a Disneyland property hotel, so this will be a first for me doing that, and that's exciting.
Get to take the monorail and get dropped off in the middle of Tomorrowland.
Yeah. RW, which one would you like?
Not I have to go to Atlanta.
Mini black and silver.
Um.
Are we doing
Oh,
the wedding
the
one?
wedding one.
We put the announcement in the show notes for anybody that comes in late.
No, we're going to the Disneyland Hotel. I wanted to go to like the Disneyland Hotel is like the first. It's the main thing.
All right, next
Like
one.
that is the first hotel. I wanted to go there, and
I specifically chose that one because that's where the event was.
yeah,
so
they're
I
holding the
thought
event there.
out of convenience sake, that would be a lot better.
Don't have to wander anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like right there. Go downstairs, grab the stuff, whatever we got to do at that point.
You got 20 seconds to get in on the giveaway before it runs. One for 0.
Go through Grand Californian for California Adventure for early entry. Don't go to the front.
Go through it.
Yes, because there's an entrance to get into the park through the Grand Californian to get into California Adventure.
Last 2 are on the board, so we've got 2 more left. Wooden block, congratulations.
How long are we on tonight? We're gonna be on
We
for
don't have much longer.
not much. We got 6 boards that we're doing 5 sudden deaths off of each.
Yeah.
That I condensed it down to.
We're on the last regular board right now. We got 2 left to run.
8:30ish, 8:45, but I think probably more
Rat's Den.
in that 8:30ish range.
Let us know.
Star Wars.
And then we got 1 more left on this board. Then we're doing the sudden deaths. We
My
got
nail was like, nope.
6 sudden death boards, and we're only doing 5 each on those boards.
Entrance is near the pool and Napa Rose. Okay. What got you into Disney pins? I actually got Disney pins were like the souvenir that I would get. So I don't know if you guys were like my family. We would all get like one souvenir when we would get to go to the park, like when we would come to Disney. And like the souvenir that I would always get is Disney pins because I could get like 2 Disney pins, for that.
Yes, it does. Yes, Ruthie, it has the link for it, but we're only collecting for a full year.
Yeah.
So if you're not able to attend the entire year, we'll be doing those sales at a later time.
Okay, there's this one. Condense the boards down. So I'm going to do a quick run through. These are sudden death. So these are going to be 5-second auctions. At the end of 5 seconds, whatever the price is, you will get to pick a pin. We're going to do this 5 times. The trash can is Stitch. That survived, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. But there's like a limited edition Madame Leota just chilling there. Max as Powerline. We had the Jack pin trading earlier. There's the Sally. Like there's some really solid stuff still left on the boards for you guys. Are you ready?
You don't have your gong though, are you?
Oh, we got to do the gong. I guess so. I guess we got to do the full gimmick.
You have to have the gong.
What time is it? It's gong time. So if you guys don't know how it goes, to signify that we're doing $1 starts, you're going to hear the gong every single time we run this board. So guys, get ready for a $1 5-second sudden death.
There we go.
At the end of 5 seconds, whoever has the bid gets the pin.
Yep, bid responsibly, because you're only getting 1 pin. Running Disney pin girl. What's it gonna be?
Gonzo Brick. That was another one that was surprised that survived.
Yep.
On that one. Gonzo Brick coming to you. $1 5-second sudden death.
Yep. I always like cringe a little bit before I hit the button because I'm never sure, is it going to be sudden death or is it going to go back to the right?
I'm always cringe when I hit hit the gong and my ear goes like, ah.
All right, Maylee is going for
Tiana, good choice. $1 5-second sudden death.
All right.
I couldn't have had that work out any more perfectly.
Mr. A to Z. Which one can we get for you? And you said only 5 times each board.
5 times each board.
So we only have 2 more after this pick, which is
Starbucks. Okay. $1, 5-second, sudden death.
Yes, all of your shipments from today's show will get packaged in one package.
Mhm.
It gets combined shipping. So, and like I said, I'm going to package it up tomorrow. In fact, I might start packaging it tonight, but
I will be laying in bed
either
while you're
way,
doing that,
tonight
man.
or tomorrow, it doesn't matter. It's getting shipped tomorrow. So, Tina.
Although since I got my, I should go take a shower because I want to like rinse the hair fibers out of my head.
Yeah.
Don't go to sleep with all the little hair.
BB-8. Well, the first thing we have to do is share the link and all of
Yes.
the big announcement stuff.
And then I can lay down.
Yeah, that's gonna be
BB-8.
number
Where's
one.
BB-8? Oh, BB-8 right there.
Oh, wow. He's
Just chilling right in the middle there in the frame. Last pick on this board, $1, 5-second, sudden death.
There we go.
There's the piglet. This is that was the last chance to get him.
All right, Pixar. Last pick on that one.
Somebody always asks, like, "Oh, what do you guys do with the pins if they don't sell?"
We eat them for
We
substance.
eat them. Mom went right into that. You should have seen the look on her face. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. That was absolutely amazing, Julie.
From we used to say that, or we would say, "Oh yeah, we throw them away."
Have you seen the videos where I throw fake pins away? I throw real pins away
We don't
also.
do that.
No, I don't.
We don't do that. It rotates and goes back into future shows. But we have a lot of pins. I think it's anywhere from 60 to 70,000 pins right now.
In that ballpark, and then I'm getting way too many from in this collection.
Yeah, so we have a
From
lot
California.
of pins. We try not to show you like back to back. So if you don't bid on it and see something, or buy it right now, you might not see it for like a month or two. Sometimes longer.
He's fully rubberized. So Tigger is fully rubberized pin. Okay, first pick, $1, 5-second, sudden death.
There we go.
Like I said, these are 5 times we're going to run each one of these boards. At the end of 5 seconds, whatever it is what it is. And then I have 4 more boards after this one to show you guys. And then 2 Soarin' in search of tonight. The heck, sorry. Starbucks. Yes, there's a Soarin' over California just chilling up there. Because like you're not supposed to say that. That's in the other chat. $1, 5-second, sudden death. Shh. Don't tell my secrets.
All right, SK Nurse.
Going for the Tigger.
Thank you, Laura.
He's adorable.
Though I will not be hugging Goofy because I don't like to interact.
No, Joy does not like to interact with characters. $1, 5-second, sudden death.
I will wave from a distance.
I will legitimately go hug Figment.
Figment's not going to be there, Richard.
Well, you know what? Why am I going to this park? Figment's not at this park. Why would I even go to this park then? This makes no sense.
Nostalgia of an original.
I guess so.
Mr. A to Z here.
Going for Virgo. Congratulations. There we
you
go.
have to be for Figment now. That's
there we go. I'm. Julie's telling me I shouldn't wear my tennis shoes. I want to wear
his Nikes that were created for him, and I'm afraid for him. I think he'll ruin them.
Oh my gosh! $1, 5-second, sudden death. I think he'll ruin them.
He might ruin them. That would be sad.
Save them for what? I only wear them at the pin events.
All right, Michaela. Mickey Paint in Paris. That's what Michaela's going for.
Wait, which one again? I got distracted.
Paris.
Ah, there we go. Cheer, they're not going to let you say that for some reason.
Complete set.
Yay!
Wait, there was one more on that board.
Oh, was there one more? Oh,
there's still one more.
$1, 5-second, sudden death.
There we go. Last pick on this.
Cheer, that works better.
You should dress up as Streamfinder. I dare you.
That is the thing. Is like, yeah, I think certain rides, it would be bad.
All right, Valeria, going for Minnie.
There we go.
That's a cute pin. All
You
right.
can only meet Bing Bong at the Pixar Place Hotel.
Oh, cool. That'd be fun to see him.
Bye, board.
Bye, board.
There we go. Pencil the Pauper. Look Alive is a limited edition pin. Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Some Siamese Cats. Mickey Toy Box. Snow White Trash Can. Ziggy Stardust helmet. Maleficent hot sauce. Nightmare Before Christmas Alex pin just chilling there. Donald Trash Can Marie. And then the Simba $1 5-second sudden death.
Here we go. We're running this board 5 times.
Big announcement, just so everyone knows, we announced where our location is for next year for our pin events, and we announced all 12 dates for next year's pin events. We will be basically ready to go for all next year.
All right, Rude Girl, which one would you like? Marie.
Going for Marie.
And I put the giveaway up for you guys, so get in on that.
$1 5-second sudden death. 4 more picks on this board. We have 3 boards after this board. And then if anybody is interested in buying tables for the entire year, all 12 dates,
that after the show.
That link will be shared after the show in the Facebook group, on my Instagram, on Julie's Instagram.
Yes.
On Instagram, I'll probably just do it in the stories.
Hannah Sarah's going for Maleficent.
Maleficent, because that's where you can share the.
Well, you can still share it.
I can share it in, but
without the link on your regular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got
3 more.
3 left.
On this one.
$1 5-second sudden death. That one was a bad one. Ding.
Ding dong. All right, Mr. A to Z here. Mickey 45.
45th anniversary, Walt Disney World. I was there. You can tell everyone you were there now.
Yes.
$1 5-second sudden death.
There we go.
Cheshire trash can, not right now. We're pretty much out of trash cans besides what's left on the boards.
Yeah, we flash sailed them.
We basically were like, get them out of the house.
Chevy Cruz, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy pins.
Welcome to the Figment family.
And which pin can we get for you?
Julie sent it to Corgi Mom.
Stormtrooper.
Good choice. Last pick on this board?
Last pick.
Okay, $1 5-second sudden death. Last pick. We have 3 boards left after this one. Deb jumping in there. Going for the Siamese Cats. There we go. Bye, board. There we go. Marie's brother, Berlioz. Mickey's a Disneyland Paris, Marvel, Moana, Ant-Man, Maleficent, Lady Ugly Christmas Sweater. That's Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, also Hades. Luke down at the bottom there. Pin Celebration pin also. $1 start, $1 5-second sudden death. There we go. 5 picks off this board. 2 boards left after this.
Beverly. What is the Jiminy?
Jiminy is Libra.
Okay.
He is Libra.
Beverly's going for Berlioz.
Berlioz. There we go. $1 5-second sudden death.
Here we go.
4 more picks on this board, then 2 more boards.
All right, Rocket B. The Pirates, please.
Pirate. Yo ho ho ho. Get it? $1, 5 second, sudden death. I am excited to see the pins, what they look like in person. I think if we go to downtown Disney, they actually have a display set up with some of the pins, so you can actually see like what they look like before we actually go pick up everything.
Elbadell. Ugly sweater. The Lady Ugly sweater.
Lady Ugly sweater. Julie sneaking a poll up.
I just wanted to see
Who's going to be at Disneyland? Who are we going to see at Disneyland? 2 more picks on this board. $1, 5 second, sudden death.
And the giveaway goes to Demi Roberts.
Demi Roberts.
Congrats. We'll be there in July. All right, Hannah Sarah.
Going for Maui. Okay, one more choice off the board here. $1, 5 second, sudden death.
Well, if you happen to see us, make sure you approach us and tell us that you either watch us here on Whatnot. KMC Styles 1, thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy pins.
It's been 84 years since I won a giveaway.
Thank you and welcome to the
Welcome to Figment family. Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom Hades. Good grab on that one.
All right,
Oh, bye board.
But yeah, we'll have a lot of our fantasy pins, these little guys that are up here. We'll have a lot of those with us. So if you spot us,
say hi.
Just come say hi. We'll give you a pin.
The Aurora is the Steed series. We have 2 trash cans on this one, Dopey and Dalmatians. Nice Dalmatian pin in the corner there. Also got some Siamese, Diamond in the Rough, Avengers A, Fire Department, New York Fire Department pin, Grape Soda pin. Epcot is the Seas with Nemo and Friends from the baggies that I was not buying any more tumblers for. Beauty and the Beast, Maleficent. $1, 5 second, sudden death.
There we go.
I think one of these days, what we need to do is we have to have one of these shows where I don't show any of the boards whatsoever.
Gotta go.
I don't.
Your A to Z hit bronze tier.
Bronze tier.
Hit the fragments here. And Starbucks.
Bronze tier on day 1. Good job. $1, 5 second, sudden death.
Hannah Sarah, they actually don't let us do that because when I print for the show, it all combines with whoever's it is. So I wouldn't be able to ship 2 different,
You're gonna get 2. Yeah, you guys are gonna get 2 packages.
Yeah, I have no control over that. That's a Whatnot thing.
They don't let us combine it. Just like if we ran a show on a Friday and a Sunday, they don't let us combine.
I know.
Shows also. I think eventually, hopefully, they do. We like packages. $1, 5 second, sudden death.
We're coming to California at the right time. Raining and lightning and thunder right now.
Yeah.
As long as it's cooler.
I mean, I'll tell you this. I went and I was grilling yesterday. And when I was grilling outside, I went and I stuck my feet in the pool. It's like bath water right now. Like it's literally like bath water.
All right. Enchanted Rose Collections. Let us know which one you would like.
All purchases tonight count towards new tiers.
Yes.
Yes.
The new season is here.
But if you had a coupon from the old season, you can still use that till the 7th.
So
but guess what?
Today,
you have to use it today because we're not going to have another show.
No more shows until next Tuesday. So last chance to use those coupons. And if you try to use the coupons in the buy it now, you can use it, but it can't be with an offer. So you can't ask for it at a cheaper price and then use that coupon.
They don't allow that either, yeah.
All right.
Enchanted, see what they wanted.
Canada Donald for my pick, please.
Canada Donald. There you go.
2 more left on this board.
$1, 5 second, sudden death.
There we go.
Centrico, Mexican, and Din Tai Fung dim sum in downtown Disney. I heard Centrico was really good.
Sammy Roberts.
You can convince all three of us to go get Mexican, right?
Oh, I love Mexican
Yep.
food.
All three of us would be there.
Mexican food is one of my favorites. I love
Mhm.
Mexican food.
$1, 5-second sudden death.
Last pin on this board. So
Yes, this one spins and Beast is on the other side.
all right, Enchanted Rose Collections. Hibachi. We've never had hibachi, and I would like to try it at some point.
I had it when I was a kid, but it's been a
Well,
long
I
time.
never had it. It seems like a lot of fun. I think that would be great. Can I see the Mickey at the bottom up close?
Yes.
What did you and Julie end up eating after Sunday? That was we got
Chipotle.
and my stomach hurt so bad afterwards. I should have just made spaghetti.
Yeah. I enjoy.
Everything else was fine and it tasted great. It's just my stomach hurt.
Yes, that one. Okay. That's coming to you. The so that board's done.
That board's gone.
Bye board. Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys one last giveaway.
One last giveaway. Last board of the night. Let's do the scroll through of the last board of the night. If we run more than 5, we'll run more than 5. We'll run until the giveaways are done. So Soren has the name Carrie on it. So unless you're okay with the name Carrie being it, better not get a review. Be like, I got a Soren pin that had Carrie on it. 2 stars.
Oh, wah, wah, wah.
We'll run this. We'll keep running this board until the giveaway's done.
Yeah.
So I do have to keep ringing the thing.
One last time.
Okay, this is the last time I'm ringing this. $1, 5-second sudden death.
There we go. It's not magnetic.
It is not magnetic.
It's
No,
printed
the
on.
name is legitimately like carved into it.
All right, Gal Vicky, which one are you going for? What's on the hot sauce one?
Mushu. Mushu's on the hot sauce.
You could be Carrie Soaring complete friend.
You could be Carrie Soren complete.
All right, we're going for the Hawaiian ears.
Hanging loose. There we go. Next one, $1, 5-second sudden death.
Boom.
If I win, can I get one from another board? Maybe.
And Disney Mom. There is the rescue. No, that's great.
That was on the last one. Rescuer's pin was on the other board. Disney Times limited edition. Oh my gosh, these pins are hard and I have no nails. There we go. $1, 5-second sudden death.
There we go.
Mushu hot sauce is a actual hot sauce set. Maleficent sold earlier. There's a Hades one on there. Mushu's on there.
Mr. A to Z here. Let's get dangerous.
Let's get dangerous. That means Darkwing Duck, Julie.
I wouldn't have known that.
$1, 5-second sudden death.
There it goes.
Hey, look, grape soda going up on the board.
Okay, Enchanted Rose Collection.
Rescuer's going up on the board.
We pinned the announcement in the show notes for today.
The Hades hot sauce, I do not have it right now that I know of. I probably do on the other boards, but he's not going to be in the show today.
All right, Italy Mickey ears.
Italy Mickey ears. This one? I think that's.
Yes.
Okay. Right, next one, $1, 5-second sudden death.
There we go.
Luke Skywalker. Padme's already up there. Just chilling up there.
Okay, Miley.
Scar up on the board.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty up top there.
All right.
Libra going up on the board.
5-second sudden death. There it goes. Demi Roberts. Toy Story Jessie.
Toy Story.
No, that's what Jen's asking Toy Story Jessie to add.
I don't know what board
Or
that was
USA
on.
Stamp.
USA Stamp. I'm trying to I don't know which one that was on. There we go.
The board. All right, 5 seconds on death. There it goes. The last board you did, that's what she said, was the Toy Story Jessie. Hey Leo, 53680. Thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy pins.
Welcome to the Figment family.
Which pin?
What can we get you?
Pumpkin Stitch.
Pumpkin Stitch. That's a glow in the dark, and we're gonna put Jessie up there,
And Pongo and Perdita.
and we're gonna put the Avengers A. Let's go ahead and run that. 5 seconds on death.
Again.
I have a ton of Stitch Attack snacks, just not on the boards tonight. I only put like 4 or 5 of them on. I didn't want to overload them with the boards today.
You guys do have 20 seconds to get in on the giveaway. Valeria. And I have Mickey Fire from the last board.
I'm not doing that anymore.
Carl and Ellie is a mystery box set, right? All right.
5 seconds. Sudden death.
Andrew, congratulations. You got the giveaway.
We're going to run one more after this, and that's it.
And then Jen, are you going for Jessie? I think, right? Yes, Jessie. And we're going to run the board one more time before we say goodnight. So 5 seconds, sudden death. There it goes.
Joey's going to be crazy and package up the show.
Maybe. KT did 1519. Thank you so much for your first purchase with Figment Guy pins.
Welcome to the Figment family. Going for the Rescuers pin. Congratulations. That's coming to you. Right. Yeah, we got to get ready for Disneyland.
And we have to post all of the updates, the announcements.
I got to post all the event dates and everything.
People already messaging me during the show. I did see that. So,
yes.
So yeah, thanks for joining us. No Friday show, no Sunday show. We will see you guys on.
Please keep up on social media with our trip. I'll be posting a lot of stuff. Thank you, Sharasha. If you're traveling out there, safe travels to everybody. Please come say hi to us. We want to talk to you guys. We want to see you guys.
Embarrass our daughter.
Yes. Everyone hates when people come talk to us.
She's just like, does everybody know you?
No. I always swear.
All right, guys.
Bye, guys.
Next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, bookmark it.
Have a great night.